Hi, KK.
Oh. And safe. It's
Woo.
Friday. We barely made it. I want to thank everybody who's here. This is the first week of the school year, so I kind of just got thrown into Friday. I crashed into Friday. KK, how are you today?
Wonderful, wonderful. I am so much better than I have been.
Yay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh no, hold on. Let me.
Oh, there we go. Melissa, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I got to volunteer at a rodeo.
Ooh. That sounds like was it exciting?
It was. I even got a free straw hat out of the deal.
Oh, come on. That's awesome. Twitty Big Twit, hello, how are you?
North Carolina is once again safe. We had rain. Oh my gosh, this wicked lightning storm just came through, and I'm like, and the power kept glitching on and off. I'm like, no. Yeah, so we're here. Everything's great. I'm looking forward to Monday. You have no idea. I can't tell y'all why. William knows.
Okay.
Something special comes on Monday. But anywho, everything's great. The day is young.
I want to say hello. I don't know why I don't. There we go. I want to say hello to everybody. Hello. I want to say hello to Mary, Brenda. Welcome in. Great to see you, Jean. Lori, welcome in. Aloha. Yay. Katie, hello. Dre, welcome in. Great to see you, Dre. Yay, Liz. Hello. And rodeos do sound like fun. Welcome in, Shepherd 1101. Happy Friday.
Hello, everyone in the chat. I'm happy each and every one of you are here. Whether you say hello or not, I'm happy you're here.
Yes.
Shepherd, are you a Stargate fan? Because that just makes me think of John Shepherd from Stargate Atlantis. Kitty, I hope you're feeling better. I'm often hanging out in the back row of your audience, and Reed, you've canceled, so you get some tests. Absolutely, Katie. Take care of yourself. Absolutely. Yay, Terry, welcome in. Great to see you.
Coming in from Ohio, Terry. I can feel this energy from her. Like, yeah. Try and tell us that's the best state in the union without telling us that's the best state in the union. I got you, Terry.
I used to always say I was from California, but people hate California.
I don't. I like California. So I'm going to be looking down. I'm listening. And if you see me working on something, this is full of half square triangles to square.
Yeah.
So I have this many half square triangles, and I just want to get this
Absolutely.
done.
Absolutely.
Dubravka, welcome in. Dubravka, Grant, great to see you. Grant, hello. Newton Nashberg, welcome in. Great to see you. Rob, welcome in. Great to see you. I absolutely love your channel.
I didn't even notice Rob was here. I was like, hey, Rob.
Jennifer and Donnie, hello. Welcome in. Yay, happy Friday. One more week until back to school. Oh, man. We went back to school this week and we crashed. Somewhat of a fan. My husband loved Stargate, but I love some Doctor Who. You're in the right place. I am a Doctor Who aficionado, and I've almost seen every episode of every era.
So what he's trying to tell you is that he loves this.
Well, I got to catch up because of thank you. My eyes are an issue right now, and I'm just very tired. Well, please take care of yourself, Katie. I got to catch up because YouTube has a Doctor Who Classics channel. I collect classic Doctor Who on VHS. When is the last time you heard someone say VHS? So I have a ton on tape, but it's good to watch them on YouTube. So I've caught up on all different serials and all kinds of stuff that I've never seen.
How many seasons?
Oh my gosh, they're on their 60th year. Like last year, it was their 60th year, I think. And before that, it was a radio. It was a radio television. It was a radio show before that as well. Yay,
Wow.
Jennifer and Donnie. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. Lately, Ohio has been floating away. Do you know weather in general has completely flipped on its head? Because it's crazy here too, Terry. The weather is nuts here. Like one day,
all over United States.
I agree, Kate. Is the weather crazy where you live?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot more harder storms than we are used to. But I mean, well, I don't know. I'm in a new house, so it's like different noises that I'm used to. So it's like, and I'm up on a hill, so I'm getting all that blowing from no matter what. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I know, Liz.
Well,
And Shepard, I feel like people are always biased. Like, you know, there's certain places that I've been. I won't say I didn't like them, so I won't recommend them. I've always wanted a Tom Baker scarf. I made a bootleg version of one. I just got a bunch of scarves and attached them together, and would have it drag on the floor as I was walking around my house. Yay, Linda! Welcome in. Welcome in.
hello, Linda.
Any Red Dwarf fans?
Yes.
I knew you were gonna say.
Can I be more enthusiastic? What the smegger was Megan doing, you smeghead?
Oh my gosh. That's like my obsession with Battlestar Galactica, and they say frag, but it sounds like frack.
Frack.
Yeah, they'll say frack. But if you look up the word, it's spelled frag. But for some reason, but anyways, they say frack. So I replaced one word with that, and I'd say frack, frack, frack all the time to the point it sounded bad.
Yes.
Oh,
am I the only Red Dwarf fan on the panel though? Did you watch Red Dwarf?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Okay, I know.
It's cold outside. There's no
I know
kind of
this is gonna be
atmosphere, all
crazy.
alone, more or less.
I have only seen their Hey Alibaba. No, no, it's not a series I've seen.
Okay.
I know it's crazy. It's quite honestly the only sci-fi series. Like if I saw the whole series, I'd buy it. But it's the one I have not got into.
Okay.
Yay, Brat, welcome in, welcome in.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
The world's upside down.
Okay. So Red Dwarf is a British sci-fi comedy. It's like a combination. It's science fiction and a comedy parody at the same time.
Hey Mona.
And it's very funny if you have a dry British sense of humor.
Okay. I do, but I just never heard of it.
Okay.
I've seen I know the what Smeghead, all that means. I've seen all their Red Nose Day stuff, but I just haven't seen the series.
Okay.
I've seen all in the UK they have a day where the networks come together and they raise money for, you know, fill in the blank for a cause. Back in the day it was Ethiopia. It started with what's that?
Walgreens has a Red Nose Day.
It might be the same thing.
Interesting. I have no idea.
Constance McKenna on YouTube made a Baker scarf. She did a good reproduction and went to some of the open scenes of Doctor Who show. I absolutely want one.
The
Just you
notebook
have to see Red Dwarf.
I am writing it down.
Okay, if you like science fiction and you like to laugh, and yeah, it has a very adult sense of humor though. So it's very for mature audiences.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I don't fit in that anymore.
I'm a fourth grade teacher. I haven't got out of fourth grade anything that you say butts and I'm laughing. So
okay, But I told you, you're not like my old neighbor who was my neighbor. She was a kindergarten teacher and she talked to everybody like this. It drove me, and adults would walk away from her and be like, I'm not in kindergarten. She talked to everybody like they were 6 years old.
No, yeah, I can't do that. I was like, fix your face right now, and then you can come into the classroom.
Hey, Mona.
Hi, Mona.
Hey, Rita, great to see you. Rita, I would just like to, I want to say really quick, because it's just you and I hanging out right now, Rita. I might do one of those late night scrolly lives. If you're awake, if you're around, I need you to be my bouncer. I'm just saying, if you're awake, because I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend, and I feel the procrastination coming on already. I feel the rain of procrastination, just rain, the glory of procrastination raining down upon me. Yay! Newton Ashburg, what's up? What's everyone doing tonight? I have quite a few projects.
Ooh, what is that, KK? Are those ties?
Absolutely.
The ties. What do you think about the layout of the colors?
Love
Very
it.
nice.
No,
Love it.
that's perfect because you switch because the one on the left and the one on the third one, they have pink in them, so I'm glad you separated them. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Very
Liz
nice.
teaches kindergarten.
Thank
That
you.
looks great. That looks great, KK.
Thank
Okay,
you for asking. I am doing the dreaded squaring of the half square triangles. The dreaded half square triangle squaring.
Not a
That's
fan.
what I'm doing. But you
Exactly,
know what?
Lori.
But then I'm gonna have this many half square triangles when I'm done. That I can
Can you square these while you're at it too? Because
Okay.
I need to make this like this many more times, a lot more times, so I can make a miniature version of that.
Okay.
So that's the goal. Okay.
Lori
sounds like
says
fun.
butts and farts that the kids, it's at that age where it's just hilarious. And thank you, Rita. I just need you. I'll get you glasses and a vest. I just need you to stand at the front door. And you know what? You can let people troll me, but if they say anything about race, weight, or who they think I'm dating, you can kick them out. I have a list. I'm serious, Mona. I need a bouncer. And anyone else that's blue, feel free to come in. I might do one.
Okay.
I have to now that I announced it. Hey, Jan, Christy, welcome in. Great to see both of you. Welcome in.
Can you do it before? I have one. You need to do it before I go to bed.
You know, I
do. I have work at 8 o'clock in the morning. But it's only 4 hours, so I can handle 4 hours just walking around and doing things. I got
frosted
enough
a
coffee.
cake. Fixed a Bernina tension. Now I got to do some ironing.
Oh,
I'm the same way, Twin McTwin. My sister talks like a kindergarten teacher. When my kids were little, they used to tilt her heads. Thank you, Ruth, like dogs hearing high pitches. Welcome in, Ruth. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Ruth, with wine.
With wine.
Barb.
Welcome in.
Barb.
Oh,
yay, good evening, everyone from North Central Minnesota. Gotta love it.
We're gonna go catch some bass and muskies in.
I love every team. Like in hockey, they have a chant. Like the Winnipeg Jets, they'll say, "Go Jets, go." The Kings, our chant is "Go Kings, go." In Minnesota, they say "Go Wild." So because their team's name was the Wild, so during the game, you'll just people go wild, go wild. It took me a minute to figure that one out.
If my sewing machine makes too much noise, let me know. Because I'm gonna go over there.
Awesome, KK.
Well, they put my.
I've been told not to sing.
Going on here for the very first time.
Told not to sing everything before the kitties.
Oh.
I don't think we get side scrolls on here. The side scrolls. Okay, Ollie, like it's one of those weird things. And I have to say this, YouTube is in a weird way turned into TikTok, where they have those mind-numbing side scrollies. I'm like a minnow getting caught in the, I just kind of look in there and I get caught in the tide and I'm like, I've been scrolling for a half an hour. So like, I'll go, this is my cracked phone, but like, let me go through my YouTube. Let's see, let me re-scroll. There should be people live right now. Like, see, these people are live. So I hit the live. I don't know if I can do this, if I can show their channel, but see, it's like, it's the side scrolling. So I can scroll.
Yeah.
I watched this guy make $300 instantly. It was crazy.
Wow.
But like, so all of these people are live.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it's a world of people who are not subscribed to you. And so it's a different world. And I feel like the audience is younger. And although I dress like a repressed teenager from 1982, man, although I dress like a repressed teenager, I am not. And so I don't know if I want to put myself in that position sometimes.
Yeah. No.
Yay, Diego, welcome in. Welcome in.
There you go. Welcome
So
in.
damn. But I'm thinking about doing a side scrolly. I call them the scrollies because I have a weird accent and I put the Y at the end of everything. So I'm sure they have a proper name. Sorry, Melissa.
I'm afraid to do something I haven't seen yet.
Uh-oh.
Not afraid. Hesitant is a better word. So I haven't done the side scrolls. So I'm just kind of I think I just posted my first Facebook story like last year. So
you know, I'm just being introduced to all of this year too. Like all of this. I didn't get access to make shorts until 2 years ago or whenever they lowered the standard to make shorts.
Yeah. You need so much of something in order to start shorts, and I thought that was weird.
And Mona, I agree 100% because now you can scroll on shorts, and I am like, that's why I got off of Facebook, and it wasn't even because of the drama. It was because I sat there and wasted my time scrolling for a half an hour. 40. One day I was like, oh, an hour had passed. I shamed myself. I was like, okay, we're done. I don't get live ones like that, just pre-made ones. Maybe I should check the lives for them. You just have to find somebody. If you know how I found this? Because I would be bored. And even during the plague, in my search history, I have live right now on YouTube. And so if you just type in live right now, then a whole new world.
Yeah.
Pops up, you know.
I bet 24 hours a day around the world, somebody is always live.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Quilton Frog.
Hello.
That's one of the reasons I like being subscribed to people in the UK because I don't sleep at night at all. And so, like, they're getting up in the morning and they're making videos, and I'm like, I have a whole fresh pot of videos from 11 o'clock at night on.
Trying to adjust my lighting so it's not quite so obnoxious.
KK.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Your
I'll fight for it anyways.
Your machine's kind of loud. Oh, I have that scrolly
I
song.
gotta fix it anyways.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say, I hear a loud hammer.
Yeah, it's pounding down for some reason. I don't know why.
Check the bobbin case. It might be filled with lint. There's always someone live, or when someone is bored, go live, but not sure who would do that. I'm almost there. Do not scroll when on the toilet. May cause ring around the ace.
Oh my god!
I haven't said to it. Thank you, Newton Ashburg. I need a timer. I like your idea. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Rip it and so on. I love your handle. I just love it. I just wanted to tell you I love your handle.
Absolutely.
Because I just decided to be unimaginative and use my name.
I had my name for a whole year before I chose a YouTube name. I had my real name and my real last name on there too. Because I thought it was like Facebook. So I put my real information on there.
I
I
did
agree
the
with
same thing. I did. And then but when I wanted to make my channel, I said, now I need a cryptic name.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that.
Oh, Blessed by Jess was created.
Hey, Mona. Hello. Great to see you. The few
And
dogs.
I didn't know this before I started my channel, but apparently Melissa Jessie is a line of very expensive shoes.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Oh, that's
because I generally don't have a use for platforms in my life.
That's because to all my short people, I see you. I know that. I know what it is. You just want to be a little bit taller. I call my boots my William Shatners because they make me taller than what I am. So they're like almost platforms. And I agree. There's always someone live. Especially on YouTube.
But in the world I live in, that's a broken ankle waiting to happen.
Absolutely. Hi, Mona. How are you?
Hey, Mona. Welcome in.
Hi, Mona.
Yay. My name is after a B-17 nose art, and a fur ball is what a fighter planes do around bomber formations.
I remember when Ollie first told me that. I never forgot that. I thought that was so cool, Ollie.
In a weird way, even when my name wasn't my so-called life, I called everything I did my so-called life. I considered it like my endless vlog. And so I made it my name. The name was initially what drew me in. I also watched that show as an angsty teenager in the 90s.
I don't think I ever watched it.
There was a show called My So-Called Life with Claire Danes.
Yeah, Mike Sook. Yeah.
Yeah, I had heard of it, but I don't think I actually ever watched it.
Oh, it was a good show.
All my siblings are taller than me. Boo-hoo.
Everybody's taller than me. That's okay. I could hit them down below.
Broken ankle or kneecap.
Yeah. And I'm not that tall. I'm 5'5", and on my mom's side of the family, I am the shortest one. Of my grandma, my mom, cousins, everybody. So I feel like I'm very short.
For some reason, I pictured you to be my height.
I'm 5'5".
I'm 5'9". For
and
some reason,
a half.
I love that. Yeah,
and a half. That half-inch counts.
it does. Absolutely.
I think it's the angle that your phone's at.
Could be, and then I can't help it. I am kind of on the slender side, and so I think that's people think I'm taller than what I am because of that.
Yeah. I love that show too, guys. I absolutely love that show. Claire Danes played the angsty lead, Angela. And that show made me scared of high school. But high school was nothing like that. Note to self, bring stepladder in here. At my height, I am 5'9". I am not scared to say I have stepladders all around my house. I have stools, stepladders, all kinds of stuff. 5'5", you're a giant in my family, Melissa.
Okay. But my husband is like 6'2", and so I often say 1-800-tall man. 1-800-tall man, and then he's like, "What do you want me to reach for you?" And he's a very, very nice guy. So we'll be shopping, and it's so cute because he'll have like these little old ladies, that are like this tall, come up to him and go, "Excuse me, sir, will you get that for me?" And like he's constantly being like just about every time he goes shopping, some little, and they're so sweet that they feel safe to approach him and say, "Will you get me that thing up there?"
Yeah, that's nice.
Mona says, we just finished Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. That sounds amazing. Someone said I was 5'4". I was like, no.
When I can't reach the top shelf, I start climbing it. And I've had, wait a minute, I've had a guy,
I've done that.
I'm up
KK.
there and I'm just about to reach it. He goes and grabs me in the waist. Here. I was like, whoa. Thank you.
KK, I have allegedly climbed on a grocery store shelf more than once to get something off the top shelf. Allegedly.
My mom was 4'5.5 inches. The half was important to her. I remember when I was growing, I'm 5'4", I'm 5'5.5" and 3/8 in an inch, and a skittle. I remember that. No step ladders for me now. I have to wait until my knee and ankle mend. Well, Rita, I hope you get better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always thought I was 5'7", but recently I was told I'm now 5'5", but I can still jump. So all is well. Gravity sucks. Do you know, I recently had an argument with my mom. I was like, you've been 5'5" your whole life. My mom is 5'2".
Is she?
And she's like, I've always been 5'2". I was like, I don't believe you. Because my grandma was 5'3", and when she passed away, she was 4'11". But my grandmother lived to be 99 years old, and she passed away like 2 months before her birthday. So she was almost 100.
Wow.
Did you ever hear about funeral homes where a person buys a casket and the person's body does not fit in there? It's a lot longer.
No, I have not.
Well, think about it.
No, I don't want to, because my brain goes straight to like Dateline. Now we're in this corner. Well, this is people's court.
Yeah, they break the bones and put them on top of each other.
Oh no.
But they don't even tell them they do make a tall one, but they just want to get this done with. So they just, okay, that's the casket you want,
Newton Ashberg says, thank you for recommending the book. And Jan says her husband is 6'6" and she's 5'3". It comes in handy.
Yeah.
I use my cane sometimes. You know what? That's a perfect thing, because you could just kind of knock it and then catch it, with a cane. Dre says I shrunk. happens. I'm telling you, Dre, I call my boots my William Shatners, because they give me the appearance of height. And with when I wear my cowboy hat, my boots, people think I'm 6 feet tall. All hat and boots. It's all hat and boots.
My grandmother said that she played a dirty trick on my grandfather because they got married when they were quite young, and she was 5'8" when they got married, and he was about 5'9". She grew 2 inches in her early 20s, and so she was 5'10". And so for a woman of that, back in the 40s, 50s, to be 5'10", she was very tall. And then she's like, and then I became taller than your grandfather, and he wasn't very happy about it. Apparently.
Lori, you remind me of I built my mother's kitchen, and I should have thought of her. And I made it basically to my arm length. My mom has tongs next to where her coffee thing is, and she grabs her coffee cups out. I just take.
You have like a pull out, like the baseboard or the kick. It just pulls out, and she has a step that she can climb up on.
She's old school. She puts pots and pans in that. I just take my cane, point it at the top shelf, and scoop it off. Absolutely. Yay. I used to be 5'2". I'm 5 feet now. Doctor said it was because lose disc fluid as we age. Absolutely. That's real. Wow. I'm telling you, my grandma, because I told her, I was like, you've never been this short. And she was legitimately like 4'11" when she passed away, or something crazy. She had shrunk. But again, she lived to be almost a full 100 years.
Yeah.
let me say that I have a great respect for all you content creators on YouTube. I can't imagine how much work goes into creating and maintaining. Oh, Ruth, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Ruth. That's very kind. And I
I
should say thank you, Jess, and the people who've been doing it a lot longer than me.
It's if you have to have fun doing it. That's number one rule.
Mhm.
Okay, there's a lot of number one rules in this house. But my number one rule for YouTube is having fun. And if you're not having fun, then I just walk away. I just walk away for a bit.
Mhm.
So it's not that I'm busy. I'm not inspired or something.
Gravity works. Hey, Raven. Do you know Jess grabs me every time I see her? She grabs me. It's like, we're just doing this for fun. We're just doing this for fun. I am the
Mine
one.
is
Over to
I
California.
don't edit, so you get the real fun.
I like that too. That's why I have a blooper channel. Gravity, yeah, love-hate relationship.
You guys have me wanting to go measure myself.
5'10". I
No,
bet
me
she looks
too.
fab. Absolutely. I bet she looks fab in clothes. And Granddad was really proud to be seen with her. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she was quite stunning.
I think we should all walk around on our hands until 45. Then football will be brand new until it's time to go. Absolutely, Ruth. And you'll be buff. A very long life. Absolutely. You know, it's crazy when people live that long. Yay! I just told my dog no porcupines or skunks tonight. Porcupines are the worst because you got to pick all the quills out.
Oh my gosh.
They're the worst. You know what's funny? That's one animal. Sorry, Melissa. That's one animal we don't have around here.
I haven't seen any on my side of the ridge, but my friends on just the other side of the ridge have picked quills out of their dog more than once.
Oh, I've had to pick him out of a dog one time. It was like I didn't even want to touch the dog.
Oh.
Hey,
I don't know
Ollie says
what's
we all know
worse.
you're 6'1", Jess.
Well, if I'm 6'1", then William's not 5'10".
2 years ago, I used to jokingly tell everybody that Jess was. After I met Jess the first time, I said Jess is really 6'1". She's lying to everybody. Jess is 5'7". She's 5'7", but it was a funny joke. And in the pictures now, I'm gonna lean down to where you're taller than me. I'm gonna lean down.
I need to stand on top of something.
I have a stool. What do you want to be? You want to be 6'1", 6'2"? I got stools. We won't even see it in the picture. You'll look huge.
I want to invent those where you can have your shoes and you push a button and you just lift up and you can push a button again and be lift up higher.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Jess, I'm going to send this to you to send to William. It's a rail fence, red, white, and black rail fence.
Oh, yes.
So William is going to make this into a coat, if he wants it.
I do. Please. Oh, please, please.
Then I will send it to you. I'm going to send it to you just to send to William.
I can do that.
Dogs don't learn
You
either.
gotta send everything toward her.
Because,
Yes, first. You gotta get her first pick.
Yeah.
Oh, my leg's starting to get
I
numb.
get William's email because he doesn't have it accessible that I've seen.
I know.
And I'm not that I although I haven't looked that hard for it.
If you look at the well, I'll tell it to you later. It's really easy, but people always laugh when I tell them my email because it's an AOL email. I made my email when email first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I have had that email since 1996. I've had the same email since 1996. Yeah, and it still works.
I'll have to check that out.
I would still use Hotmail if they hadn't disappeared.
Yeah.
No.
There are still parents that use Hotmail because that's the only way I can for them.
Nothing wrong with Hotmail. They're stuck in the past.
I was like, Gmail, y'all. Get on Google.
Yeah, and then I upgraded to Gmail and never looked back.
I want to answer Shepherd's question. So many coats that he got more than his 10 fingers. Then he did the toes. Then he started on everything else of trying to count.
How many people are in the chat? I see. Times that by 10.
I've got 4 coats. I got 4 coats for everyone in the chat. And your cousin, your auntie.
I get the jerseys. You guys can't have the jerseys. I get first dibs on the jerseys.
I
Okay,
want
and
what he has on.
Raven, we have
want that.
generations of skunks here.
Yeah.
I have 1,000,000 coats.
And I would like to pause for a friendly reminder, public service announcement to please like and subscribe
Hey,
to William's
Cynthia,
channel.
thank you so much, Melissa. Cynthia,
Yeah.
it's great to see you.
Hello, Cynthia. We miss you.
Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. All right. I see 25 likes, and there's a lot more people in this chat.
And honestly, I haven't liked yet, so I'm gonna go grab my tab. My tablet is charging, so I'm gonna go grab that, and I will like.
The reinforcer. The enforcer. is about to come back.
Here's my thing. I go open up the page, hit the thumbs up, and then I go over and say hello or whatever, and that.
Yeah.
That's just how I've always been.
Yeah.
Rita, like you'd be surprised what still works. I plugged in my Garmin and it still worked. I plugged it in, it sat there for 5 minutes thinking. Then all of a sudden, poof, it had my house and the map of my neighborhood and everything because the satellite dish is still there. So the Garmin technically still works.
Wow.
Yeah, it's somewhere in my desk because it's so antiquated because we have that technology on our phones now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I plugged it in one day when I was bored and I was like, oh, my Garmin still works. I'm also thinking women would be required to wear bras even if we walked on our hands.
I would still want to wear a bra. Yeah. I can't. Or at least have built-in bras in shirts.
Absolutely. You have good memory, Rita.
Yeah. I have shirts that have built-in ones, and I absolutely love that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, it is.
It is a thing that a lot of women's clothes are getting over to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Barbs are awful. We have skunks here everywhere. Oh, thank you so much, Shepard. William, are you worried about the ladies laying claim on your stuff? No, it's like oh man, it's like the movie Oklahoma. Everyone's running to different parts of the house. I got these coats. I got this coat. Everyone's staking their claim.
See, what they don't know is they have to get past the moat, and then all of the dangerous animals you have around your house.
I have a crocodile named Fred. He's 300 years old.
Mm-hmm, a shoe-billed stork or two. Shoe-billed stork. Look it up if you don't know.
Absolutely. I still use Hotmail. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No bra is painful.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate those shirts.
But I mean, I can tell you, it's just if I'm home, nah, nothing. But it's just, out and about. Got to. Yeah.
This is the circle of life in my neighborhood. Skunks, raccoons, and possums. That is like and cats. That is the circle of life in my neighborhood.
It's a circle.
We used to have squirrels, but I really don't see them anymore at all.
Really?
At all.
Really?
More. They're like deeper in the neighborhood. There's trees everywhere, but like around my neighborhood, no.
I will tell you the squirrels in my neighborhood are rabbit size.
Oh wow.
They're enormous. They're the biggest squirrels I've ever seen. The light gray, they're like,
oh yeah, big bushy
and then
tail.
the rabbits are like big too. We have the jackrabbits too, so they're, I don't know, the jackrabbits are dog size, so it's like, wow, the rabbits are huge and the squirrels are huge.
Yeah, interesting. I've never seen wow. We'll have to take a picture of a squirrel and send it to me.
A squirrel?
Not squirrel. what the animal you're talking about.
The jackrabbit.
The jack, yeah. I've never.
They're really tall. They like their ears are they're like come up to my knee. Like seriously, but when they're sitting up, because their ears are so tall, and if you include their ears, but they're long and lanky, long legs.
Yes, there's a skunk. Jennifer is 100% correct. There is a skunk that lives in my bushes. Over shoulder boulder holder is still hilarious to this very day, Shepard. Problem with William Stash Run is trying to get out. The pile sometimes attacks back. I'm not kidding you. Oh, I would. The camera does not show because my plant is here. There it is. That is almost a 9-foot high pile of stuff. That's not even half of the room that I brought in.
You're the middle bedroom.
Okay, so you're saying I should not send you any more projects to do?
Oh no, projects galore. This is my real handle is Procrastination Station. So when people call me, I'm like, welcome to the Procrastination Station. How may I help you? I'm on my way home tonight. Not sure if I'll pull around 3:00 in the morning or if I'll just stop and sleep somewhere. You know what? Do what makes you feel right.
Whatever. We'll be here for a while.
We have all the animals, black bears, bobcats. Do you know, I know this is controversial, but I'll sleep. Hey, Brenda, I'll sleep at avalanches are real, for real. I'll sleep at a rest stop. My parents lived in the time of the freeway killer Richard Ramirez. I think that was his name.
Yeah.
They told me never to sleep at a rest stop. My father would tell me all the time, whatever you do, pull off on the field somewhere, like don't sleep at a rest stop. I slept at rest stops and never had a problem.
I haven't.
Absolutely. Safe travels.
When we had a camper, I love boondocking. I love staying at truck stops and you used to be able to stay at Walmart's.
Yep.
Nationwide, and Walmart is really cut down on allowing people to stay there, which is really sad.
I didn't know that. You can't do that anymore.
A lot of Walmarts are telling people they don't want the liability of people staying overnight.
Yeah.
So it used to be like you could just stay at any Walmart, and then the way so if I stayed at a gas station, I would buy my gas there and go in and get some treats, and then I'd always tell them, hi, make an introduction. Hi, it's me. This is my thing. I'll be here tonight. And then they say park with the trucks, and then you have this you have a pickup truck and a fifth wheel next to two semis, and you feel like I feel so little bitty. I just feel so small.
Yes, Newton Ashburg, that is from just that's like 10% of the closet clean out. That's just one corner. And Melissa, I know how it is. I used to have a camper and I'd pull up next to big rigs. I thought my rig, because I had a 25-foot truck with a 35-foot trailer, I thought I was so huge until a big rig pulled up next to me.
Yeah. Then you just feel like you're not very long and you're not very tall.
Yeah, exactly. I've never slept at a way station.
Really? I tell you, if you're really tired, you can get some pretty good sleep. But then I'm also very discriminating about which we wouldn't just stay at any old willy-nilly station.
Yeah.
We want good lighting, good cameras, good security, 24-hour staff inside.
Very much so. The skunks are on the move here in upstate New York. Keep my dog on a leash because he will chase if given the opportunity. Our skunks are sprayers. I smell this. Well, like Jennifer said, it lives around here, but I smell the skunk. I'll walk outside and be like, oh, who did Fred get today? Melissa, you're making me miss my feral days when I would camp anywhere. First I had a Chevy Tahoe, and then I graduated to a better truck, but I miss those days.
Oh, I haven't done it for a while, but
neither have I.
Yeah.
And now I need room service.
It's not like hey, it's the weekend. Let's go off perusing and live in the, blah, blah, blah. I think the biggest thing that's keeping us Okay, and it's not the dogs. The biggest thing from keeping us from traveling more together is the plethora of houseplants. Because getting someone to care for all the plants is really asking a lot.
Hey, Objective Ethics, welcome in. Great to see you.
I cannot do that unless you want them to die. I just want to let you know, Melissa, you can't ask me to take care of plants.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, like a house sitter, no problem. Care for the cats and chickens, no problem. Care for the dogs, no problem. Hi, we have 80 house plants that all have different watering needs. So we're like, okay, it's your turn, and then it's my turn.
Yeah, I would.
Yes, Wisconsin ways. Yep.
Climb trees and hung with squirrels. I miss those days. That's correct. We do not address the root cause of homelessness and chase them out of parking lots. I agree what Rita was saying. Because here we like, it's just weird to me when I pull into the Walmart parking lot and I do not see campers because I live next to a major highway, and so like it's nothing to see someone pulled over, and because we have the palatial parking lot, so someone will just pull over and sleep in the parking lot.
Yeah, we always see cars.
Is it legal though? Like in North Carolina, can you just pull in a parking lot and sleep there?
Most of them, yeah.
I don't know the legality anymore here.
I've never seen any problems with it. If somebody's off sleeping in a tractor trailer or off in the back of Bojangles in their tractor trailer, they just pull in anywhere. McDonald's, they just sleep. I don't bother them. It's overnight business hours, so they're not bothering anybody.
Totally. Make sure I set my alarm so I won't sleep past the 2 hours. I do that. You know what's really funny? I always get tired at like the last leg before I get back to civilization. There's this one rest stop right in the middle of nowhere on the 58, I guess. But for some reason, I always get tired right around there, and it's like an hour and a half from my house. Now I think the trend is staying in the Cracker Barrel parking lot.
Yeah.
Except you have to have except that you have to have breakfast in the morning. Yay, Janice, welcome in.
Hello, Janice.
But yeah, that's weird that you can't stay at Walmart parking lots anymore. I didn't know that.
No, but some of them you can.
Okay.
So it's not all of them, but it's getting increasingly more and more of them are saying no. So because some of them you have to check. It's not just a blanket all of them do, like it used to be.
Grant says, I was on a jury panel for a case where a wife tracked down her husband sleeping in his truck along the highway and shot him dead because she thought he was cheating. I can't sleep in a rest stop. Totally justifiable, Grant. That is totally.
Are you cheating on your other?
We had a Harris Tweeter grocery that went out of business. And the word spread in the camping community, so pretty soon the parking lot was full of campers.
Oh yeah.
Grant, I have so many questions, Grant. Do you know? Go ahead.
No, it's Harris. Like it bothered me that it's Harris Teeter without a W. No, I don't know why that bothered me because it's like Harry the Dragon, and I spent so many days in a grocery store like that with my kids just riding Harry the Dragon.
See, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a grocery store chain. They also own. I think they own. Oh, keep going. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my brain.
4-hour parking. I have like pulled a shift and I've passed out. Even at State Line, one time I was way more tired than I thought. I pulled up like next to casinos. I slept for like 7 hours in my car.
What?
Yeah, I was
like a full night's sleep.
I was more tired. I woke up like in a horror movie because it was daytime.
Were you feeling okay?
I'm a real insomniac, so I will go periods of not sleeping, and then I literally crash.
Mm-hmm.
Because your body, for as much as I don't sleep, my body physically is like, okay, you're done.
Yep.
People abuse the.
And
I agree. I agree, Rita.
we're brothers and sisters, William. We're brothers and sisters. It is so much like that.
So I can go days and days and days and days with just 4 hours of sleep. And
Right.
eventually I have to make a deposit in the sleep bank.
Absolutely.
So like I can do that for a long time, and then I'll have a day where it's like I just slept 14 hours. Like
Exactly. That's what happens to me. I literally just crash. You know, it's no cheating, but could be mistaken identity. I totally agree, Grant.
Yeah.
Do you know, every time I ever get jury duty, I put on my most angry biker vest. And I walk in there and they're like, okay, sir, thank you for showing up. We'll sign your paper here. Have a good day. You've done your civic duty. I have never been selected to be on a jury ever.
Me neither.
Oh,
Even recently, I walked in and they were like, do you need your paper signed, sir? Have a good day. That is cool.
yeah.
Hey, Brad, the supercenter near me allows it. They're not open 24 hours. Do you know what's really funny? Are there any Walmarts that are open 24 hours?
Not around here.
I'm going to buy a
Not
fifth
here.
wheel for myself and just go. See, that's weird to me. All Walmarts used to be 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Ruth, thank you so much for hanging out, Ruth. I truly appreciate everyone who hangs out.
The
Yeah.
Walmarts that are in my area are not. The one that in my Menominee Walmart was. And they just, it's open, but they just did restocking, so it's kind of nice to. It was easy to find someone who worked there. And unlike during the day, it's like, does anyone work here?
Oh gosh, don't even get me started on that. I agree with what Raven's saying. When I've told the story a million times, my best friend and I, we were kids, we said we were going to buy a van and travel around America. I still kind of want to do that, but more like the American pickers. So get ready, Jess. We're going to go to every thrift store in America.
Wow.
How big of a vehicle are you getting?
Thank you so much, Ruth. Well, we could take trips back and forth, and then when the car's filled, we can go empty it and then come back and do it again.
Oh no! I got a better thing for you. You go and fill up that one, then you go and get a tractor trailer so you can put the thing up into your car, up into the tractor trailer, and fill it up more. And then you go and get the other tractor trailer and hook it up in the back. You'll be fine.
I wonder if like those moving things like pods, if you could just rent a pod and have it dropped off at our location, and then we just keep going. Because it probably
a long time ago, my sister got pods. They sat in her driveway for months, so they'll let you just have them.
Yeah, I mean, you pay rent on them, of course.
Yeah,
yeah.
You
but
pay
she would
rent on
use
them
them
every month.
Yeah,
Is it a monthly fee?
Yeah, my mom did that for a couple months when she moved to another house.
I wish I would have thought about that. I wouldn't have lost everything.
I had a loud storm last night. I slept through it. No 24-hour Walmarts anymore. See, I miss Walmarts. We really don't have them here.
Yeah.
Liz, when I lived in Portland, I would have to go. Where was that Walmart? It was way out of Portland, Oregon, in the city area. They want to keep everything traditional. So they don't let Walmart in. They don't let any of those companies in. I was calling once that passed out and never called back. Poppin' Tags USA. Every thrift store in America. No pressure.
No pressure.
You can also ship things.
I got a question. Have you been like fired and you refuse to leave?
No.
No. I got it. I worked at Hills. Okay. And I worked in the back, bringing the merchandise in and stuff like that. I get called up to the office and they go, well, Kathy, we're going to have to let you go. And it's when they should be leaving the seasonal help off first. And I was a full-time worker.
Mhm.
I went to them and they go, well, we're going to have to let you go. And I said, oh, no, you won't. Oh, no, you won't. I got daycare. You are not messing up my daycare. I said, I'll start looking for another job, but you're not firing me. I did.
And that worked.
I went back to work and kept coming in.
Ah,
Where I live, they call the cops. The sheriffs would. They say, okay, and then they walk away, and 20 sheriffs will walk up to you.
oh.
Have you thought this through with the pod idea? I would need about 65 of those. So I need a stadium parking lot.
So
Ollie, I'm
So
working on it. I'm working on it.
the last time I was hitting up thrift stores, I could only bring home what I could fit in my luggage and what I could mail home. So
Yeah.
that made me really deliberate about what I kept. And mailing 4 boxes home was about the same price as checking in extra luggage.
Wow.
And then I didn't have to deal with it at the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, my it's a long story, but I found out that Disneyland will do that.
Hmm.
And someone I know under my nose was just buying stuff and mailing it home. And then I get a call from my credit card company and they're like, are you drunk? No. Are you being held hostage? No. Where are you? I said, I'm at Disneyland. They're like, do you realize how much money you just spent? And I was like, no. And they told me, and I was like, oh. But every time we would go somewhere, she would just order it and then mail it to the house.
Mm.
So like we were up in the thousands by the time my card called me. So Disneyland does that too.
And I will say I was a horrible enabler when I worked at a quilt store, because we would get a lot of tourists, and I would say, and they would say, oh, I would love to buy more, but I can't fit it in my luggage. And I'd say, hey, for like the low price of $10, I can ship between 10 and 15, depending on how much you get, right? I will ship it to you. You know, so basically just for the cost of dead postage and the packaging.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, you know, so you sure you don't want to get 2 yards of this? It was horrible. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I love that idea though.
I'm like,
Newton
no,
Nash-
I am not gonna let your small luggage be a barrier between you and your fabric. I will enable you.
Grant says anything that you want, you can ship to Grant's house.
Grant, don't tell me that, because this is what William's gonna say. I need you to get Grant's email address, everything. It'll be on its way.
I do go cool places, and we still haven't gone to and I haven't been there since the revamp.
Maybe the next time we go to Vegas.
Okay, but this
is on my bucket list. I want to go to Vegas just to go to
Okay, well, come on.
I
gotta
for the record.
Anyway.
This is now the 5th time that we've said we're gonna go to That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, I just said it on the interwebs. We're gonna go on.
And you guys, I have to say this really quick. All you guys, I miss midnight shopping too. And like what Brenda is saying is true. Mm-hmm. It all stopped during the plague.
Yeah.
I miss midnight shopping. I'm not kidding you. There was one time I was arguing with my ex-wife. I turned the corner and we literally hit carts. We were on the phone and arguing, and we were in Walmart at like 2 a.m. shopping. I miss midnight. There was a whole world of people that would midnight shop, and it's all gone.
Yeah.
I do too. I miss when I used to live in a town and I would shop. That was my preferred time because you'd have the store to yourself. There's lots of staff around. They're restocking things. Okay, so Cynthia wants to go to I believe.
She does.
Our road trip. Okay, because according to one of their videos, I don't know if it's changed, but at one point they had 4 full-time sample makers would that not be the best dream job to make quilt samples?
And the employees will follow you around and hold stuff.
Yeah.
Will they?
The guy was like, "Do you want a tour?" I said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Let me get a yard of that. Let me get a yard of this." And they were like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir."
But I'm probably one of the only people out in the world that can go into a quilt store and come out with nothing. Like most of the time I can.
You are.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I bought stuff in the last two trips just because I'm like, I'm going to buy something this time. Because I really wanted it though. But most of the time I can go to a quilt show. I can do it. And I won't buy anything.
I could do that too. I worked at a quilt store for an entire month without buying anything.
Wow.
I played a game of chicken with myself to see how long I could go, and I made it a month. And then the thing that got me was it was the very last fat quarter of a candy skull fabric that was tucked into the quarter and like kind of like hidden and for like this lost fat quarter of candy skull fabric that the entire bolt had sold out of, and it was the last one. And I'm like, that's it. I made it a month. That got me. A whole month.
Jan says she's been to Soya and she wasn't impressed. Mona, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, I guess it's just all the hype with the online, like their presence in YouTube and just, what you hear. And I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I just want to go just to see their store, just how it's laid out and stuff like that.
We still have a 24-hour Home Depot just in case you absolutely have to remodel it too. Okay. As someone who was a former painter, sometimes I would start jobs at 11 o'clock at night when everyone left because I'd have to tape everything down and paint the building.
Yeah.
So sometimes I would have to go to Home Depot at 3 a.m. I forgot something or need a cord or a drop cloth or something stupid that I didn't bring with me, Mm-hmm. It sounds like fun just making quote samples for a living. I saw a video about a new store that Soya is opening in Las Vegas that just carries Minky.
Wow. That's soft stuff.
I'm not
interesting. Minky, yeah.
I saw that. I heard about that too. Oh, good night, Mona.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Mona. Grant, okay, Grant. I'm gonna say patent pending on behalf of Grant. If they steal this, we're gonna sue, and this is proof, right here. Minky, yeah. Grant just invented something. A month is actually impressive. So yeah, it's almost 2,000 miles away from me. Mary, I'll FaceTime everybody. I'll go live when I'm there. Okay, what you guys need? What you need? I don't think I could go in and not buy something.
Yeah.
I don't like their attitudes. Okay, Raven. I don't know whoever was the beard guy. The guy with the beard.
Tiekum? Or there's a lot of beards with glasses.
I don't know, one of them, and I didn't realize he was the boss until he was talking to other people, and they're like, "Yes, boss." But I was like, I kept on saying, "Are you the one I've seen on YouTube?" And he'd laugh. He just kept on laughing. But one of them treated me like treated me like gold. And I walked in like this, and they treated me like gold. That's the only reason I'll talk about Soya is because they were nice to me. And people do judge me by my appearance. They do. And I got over it a long time ago. But they were really nice to me. And it wasn't that like, oh, let's get this guy out of here. They were like, do you need a drink? Would you like to buy a $10,000 sewing machine? They were nice to me. They were so nice. And that's just that's just my personal experience. But I'll have to watch it. Whichever one has a beard all the time.
Okay, but does he have glasses?
Go ahead.
If he didn't have glasses.
No.
Okay, so gone. Was he chunky or skinny?
Relatively like my size.
It was Brody.
Relative, like we were almost the same size, basically.
Wow. Oh, it was Brody.
We were like basically the. Well, it was not. They were not. Like I said, everybody has different experiences, but yeah. Hey, Eve, how's it going?
I don't think Zach is as quiet as everyone thinks he is.
Just Minky.
I think he's on the computer.
They were nice. They were so, and it's weird. And I agree with what Shepard's saying. If it's just one thing that's weird, but you never know. I've met a lot of YouTubers. Some, like I met Pam from Pam's Homemade. She's one of the nicest people on planet Earth. I love Pam. Absolutely love Pam. I've met other YouTubers. I won't say their name. They were bad people. And like numbers get to their head. And when thank you, Katie. It probably was Brody. They were extremely nice to me. Welcome in, Eve. Welcome in, and Baron. Welcome in, Baron.
Hi, Baron. Hi, Eve. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
Well, you and I have seen people out in the wild, like when we're at quilt shows and stuff like that.
Yes.
And some of these YouTube phenomenons, they're very introverted, and so they won't come up and just talk to people, which is absolutely fine. And there's others that are just like, no, I'm going to be filming and don't get in my way, and kind of give you a look if you're looking at a quilt or around them, and you're like, really?
Welcome in, Eve. Welcome in, Baron. Okay.
You and that's what I tell them. I still appreciate you. I don't watch you. Never really did watch you, but I know who you are.
You're so nice. You are so nice.
I just don't get along with personality.
This is why Jess is good cop and I'm bad cop. The YouTuber that we're talking about, I stared at him. I've seen him at multiple quilt shows, and they kind of looked at me in the eye and didn't say anything. Jess says they're introverted. I thought it was kind of rude, but I'm outgoing. I'm outgoing. I'll walk up to anybody anytime. I was a shy kid, so I wasn't born this way, but I'll introduce myself properly, not in a rude way. I'll say hello. I don't even shake hands sometimes. So we can do the far away, like, nice to meet you, you know. We can bow respectfully and move on with our. It's just weird, especially if I see this guy at a third quilt show, I'm going to walk up to him and give him a hug. Be like, hey, whatever you're going through, bud, come here. He's taller than me, so it'll be like this.
Yes, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine.
I hope that, like, I don't know. I've lived in a town where famous people live, and so I look at people, everyone is equal. Like, everyone, like, we're just people.
Yeah. Like, it's like, I want to meet Edda Cesar. I really want to meet her, but I'm just I'm so nervous about meeting her. Like, she's head of Laundry Basket Quilts, and she was there the first time I went to Rhode. And I was like, okay, I'm going to meet her the next time. But she wasn't at Rhode this last time because she was having her first grandbaby. So I'm hoping she's here this next January when I go. And so I can just snap a picture with her, because I want to bring my jacket that I made with her material and her design. So there's points behind it too. But so, yeah.
It's goofy. I'm an introvert, but when I meet folk, I turn it off and on and have fun.
I wish I could do that. I can't.
I will say I was incredibly extroverted when I was younger, and like obnoxiously so. And then as I've gotten older, I've become a little bit more introverted. You know, like, so I feel like I'm an introverted extrovert. Because for as much as I love being with people, I also love being like, I don't want to be around any people, you know, and my husband is not people, you know, and my bestie is not people, you know, like.
No, I totally
both hands. I love parties, and I love my, you know, time isolated too.
I've never been shy ever, but no hugs. Do you know who I met who weirdly hugged me, and I have the picture? Every president meets with veterans, and I met a president that met, well, he wasn't president, but they still called him president. But he met with veterans, and my father was there. I met George Bush Jr. and he shook my hand and he gave me the one of these. And I'm taller than he is.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
And he drives, and I know, and this is a not political show. I know people don't like him, but I met him in real life. It was a 20-second interaction. But he drive, well, it was like an hour. But my whole point is he drives a pickup truck, and the man, he like shook my hand. He gave me a real handshake, and he was famous for a noodle handshake. So I think he did it on purpose. But I met the second W, and he was normal. He was normal.
Second W.
Well, I'm the third W. I'm named after a couple of W's.
Well, his motorcade went through my hometown, and so they had like 4 cars, and I don't know which one he was in.
Yeah, I've seen the Beast and Obama when he came to Raleigh.
Oh, that's cool.
Whole thing down, and so the whole street was down. He was going to NC State to talk to a group of people, and so we are all just outside on the street. It was like a parade, and just watched him go by. But they so I got to see the Beast in person.
Sorry, my leg keeps
really cool.
Do you know what's funny? I had a bunch of projects planned for tonight. I'm gonna redo these. Now that I know these fit, we're gonna give this some more less Walmart material. I'm gonna cut this and make it look more clean. So, what are these called again, Melissa?
Go days.
Go days.
Go days. Yeah.
I'm gonna make better go days.
Okay.
Than the ones I had before. I had to get up because my leg is getting numb, but.
Oh, nice.
I saw the Beast when he came through Charlotte. Still have the video. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Amazing.
I like George Bush Jr. post presidency than I did with president. Now it seems like he does. He does. He like when I met him when he wasn't president, so he wasn't even wearing like a suit. He was basically wearing something like this.
I saw an interview with him on some late night, one of the late night guys, and he had just published a book of art, and I was dumbfounded by how gifted of a painter he is.
That's crazy.
Like you don't expect. You look it up on YouTube, and like he published a book of his paintings. I'm like, I had no idea you were such an accomplished like painter. Like. Beautiful work, very just impressive and masterful, and all the words, So that, and then he wasn't president. It was long after his presidency, so he had, it's kind of a different side of him. So anyway.
Shepard says, I used to work in a club and have to deal with many bands. All people are truly just people. No one is better than anyone else, period. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I was because I'm from a place where they film TV and stuff, like we have a rule of leaving people alone. I was told at a very young age, if I recognize someone, leave them alone. If I recognize, they're just people walking around. We had a horse show a million years ago at the ranch. I met Tom Selleck. He was just a normal dude. But when you're like 6'5", you can't hide. but he was just like a normal dude.
Yeah.
And the woman who taught me how to be a cowboy, she was one of the toughest people I've ever known. Heidi, man, she was a real cowgirl. She was like this when she met Tom Selleck. She was like this. And she wasn't scared of anything. And she was like shaking when she met him. He was a normal dude.
We're taken like, wow, I can't believe I met him.
I was like in junior high. I didn't like, I'd watch Magnum PI, but it wasn't like what it is now to me. So we're like an hour and 14 minutes into it. Do you guys want to see my bad decisions I've made this week?
You made bad.
To. Absolutely.
You better make yourself big, please.
Is there anything else besides?
Please. Make me small.
It's just a couple. It's just a couple of things.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready because
I'm still working on this. This eventually will be the front.
oh,
Oh,
That's
I
the
love that.
queen.
I've added
I
on
love
to
it.
it today.
You're becoming a quilter, William.
Mommy, bro.
Can I have a weird question. If I get something that isn't quilted and it has batting and I use free motion quilting, is that a quilt? Did I quilt it?
You quilted it.
Okay,
Yep.
just asking for a friend.
Do you do free motion quilting?
No, but because well, I used to, but because of this really cool person named Melissa that I just recently met, I went digging in my machines and I found a machine that does it.
Okay. Well, any machine can.
No, but I have to designate a machine for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. So you have some strange woman named Melissa.
no, you're not straight.
To designate a machine for free motion quilting. If you're going to do a lot of it, definitely, I recommend that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I bad decision club, yay, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Oh, Shepard, that's a T-shirt. Bad decision club. I don't know why I can't walk away from pink. Lately, I've just been finding this stuff, and it found me.
I love how they free motion quilted this.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very well done.
So this
Pick
one,
Yeah.
and like, it's so hard to tell size when I buy these. This is like larger than I think it is.
It's like a twin, maybe a full. Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing.
That is
I like
so
that too.
This
I love that.
I purchased at the same store, and I'm not saying this like I know what happened or anything, but this had blood on it, and it didn't necessarily wash out.
You just have to cut it out.
To put ice on it?
The same people, because it has the same quilting. Might have been from this. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is.
William,
It won't wash out.
did you put ice on it?
No, KK, I didn't. But it wasn't like fresh when I bought it. It was there. You know what I'm saying? Like how many times was it washed,
It was set in.
So,
Yeah.
This is gonna be backing or something.
Yeah. Oh, I love that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then last, but probably I'll remember, definitely not least, I'll remember something else. Okay. I was thinking about making a hood out of this or something.
I'll take a
Did you
jacket.
finish the panels or do they serge them together? Oh, let me look. No, these are all stitched.
No, was talking about what you did on your part.
Your
Over on the table.
Oh,
On the
I'm
machine that you're
serging.
piecing.
I'm serging because it makes it go by faster. Some people like I know serging and quilts, that's like a fight, but I use my serger because it expedites matters faster. I don't know if we can make a hood out of this or what, but something. I'm gonna make something out of this. I recently watched somebody make like a jacket with a furry hood, so
Absolutely.
I might use this as a hood.
Yeah.
And William, you cannot let the quilting police sway you, because my argument is: A, is it well constructed? And B, is it well constructed? You know what I mean?
They're well constructed.
So I do all kinds of things that the quilting police have. So I was working on a quilt, and I put the top on polar fleece, and I was working on the quilting, and I was at a quilting retreat, and a woman stopped talking to me, would not talk to me for the rest of the weekend because I was not using a proper backing and a proper batting. And I'm like, I'm not giving this to you. And I've been doing that for literally over 20 years, and I've seen them survive 20 years. So,
Fine.
I'm just so if it's well constructed with your serger seams and it's fast for you and you enjoy the process, then I am refraining from the words I want to say, and I am filtering
Thank
myself
you.
because I have successfully not sworn once. Not I don't curse, but I do swear sometimes. So
It has more power when you do. Like, I don't curse either. So when I do, everyone's like, "Oh no, he's big man. Like he's ready to
uh,
knock a
yeah.
table over." Pet
So
stain
anyway,
remover. Oh,
I
go
would
ahead.
just say that they can find a place to stuff it. Oh,
No, I agree. You know why? It's because a long time ago, someone told me that it was blasphemy to use a serger with quilts.
mm-hmm.
A long time ago.
And
I'm
then there's
loving. Oh,
and
go
then
ahead.
there's the bias, and then there's doing your bias binding or on the straight grain.
Mhm.
I'm like, are you doing scallops? Then absolutely do the bias. Yes, and if you're going straight, then this is open for discussion. you know.
Thank you, Melissa. I totally agree with you. Newton Ashburg, a long time ago, Lowe's used to give you free stuff whenever you paid your bill. I have patches, I have all kinds of stuff. I don't know if it was 2016 or 2017. They gave me a black light flashlight combo. Let's just say when I pulled it out of my car and every hotel I went to, you wouldn't even want to sit down on the floor. Do not, if you go to a hotel, do not ever run a black light. KK knows what I'm talking about. I don't care if you're at the Ritz-Carlton, if you're at the greatest hotel, if you're at the worst, they all are soiled.
Okay.
Don't
Gonna
do it.
tell you when you excuse me, any hotel, call down and say you want new sets of sheets and blankets and that. And and the towels, because they reuse those too. But if they refuse to do it, say, "Oh my, then I can't stay here. Can you refund my money?" But no, if they bring them up to you, make sure you give that person a great tip, because they'll remember that and they will make sure your room gets cleaned correctly.
Do you
How do I
know,
know
out
this?
of the million jobs I've had, I've never worked at a hotel. For the million jobs I've had in my
Yeah,
in
you're
my
right. People bring
career,
their own
I didn't know that.
sheets and blankets and pillows.
I do. I bring those blankets that you see. My table's blocking them, but I bring my own blankets with me. I do. I brought one for Jess too. I say, here, this one's yours. This one's mine. I'm not kidding you. I bring my own blankets with me when I travel.
I got to work at a hostel for a while, and that
Ooh,
was actually really fun.
you got to meet some.
I,
I bet you met some really cool people.
from all over the world.
Yeah.
And not necessarily really young people, people from of all ages from all over the world, and it tends to attract a certain kind of person. But yeah, lovely experience. So I would work at a hostel before I worked at a hotel if I was given the choice.
If you have a good crowd, a hostel, like especially if you're overseas, it's a good place to meet people who like you'll meet like people who speak the same language as you, who are traveling on a budget, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hostel experience.
Mm-hmm.
I myself, when I used to travel a lot, I used to make sure I brought Lysol spray, and I
Yeah.
sprayed down on that carpet. Sprayed the bed, everything. And I used to bring baking soda, but had the fragrance to it, and I put that down, put it around the room, especially in the corners, because I liked. I
Hey,
wanted to see how they were going to get it out of that corner, because it's white.
I don't blame you. I'm not kidding you. That black light changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I say that, and
I don't.
I'll say I'll stay at
just
the
don't want
scariest hotels. I'll stay at the
ignorance is bliss.
scariest. I agree, Melissa.
And I'll check for bed bugs.
But
But
those you can see with the naked eye.
yes, and
Nice.
and beyond that, it's like the sheets are white, the towels are white, the floor looks vacuumed, and for anything beyond that, ignorance is bliss. Okay, so we're almost halfway through. So I want to show you. I got this many half square triangles done.
Whoa!
Wow.
See, I did that many. So squared. They were made, but I'm just squaring them up.
That's
And
awesome.
then, yeah. So
I love
while
it.
we're visiting, I'm just squaring away, and
New
because-
to Nashburg. Oh,
because
sorry. Melissa.
it's mindless. 2.5.
That's like sometimes I totally get it. I try to avoid stuff like that. Like once a year we have to mail like thousands of letters at my job and they get everyone in the room to do it. I will go in a far corner like a wounded animal and turn my back like don't talk to me. I'll get as many done as I can.
Yeah.
I agree with what Newton Ashburg is saying, but regardless, get out there and travel before you're too old to leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a commercial. I'm sure it's in Spanish, but I've seen it in English, but it's in Spanish. And this guy is like, he's an older gentleman, and he walks up to a pyramid and just kind of sits at this bench and stares at it. And the commercial is basically like, it doesn't matter how long it took you to get here, but you need to come here. So I always think like I want to get there before I'm the age of that guy. Make an adult snug sack from a quilt. I'll bring my own bedding. I want to make what I'm going to call a theater bag. Just a giant bag that's lined so I can put hot food in it. Do you know those? You can buy them at grocery stores. They're like lined bags. They'll keep your food hot or cold.
Yeah.
I'm seriously thinking about making a bag lined with that. So I can walk in to a theater with my Panda Express. Oh, Melissa, I brought something just in honor for you.
Did you? What is it?
People haven't seen these in a long. Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa,
glasses?
buddy, how's it going? I can see everybody. But this, I should wear my glasses every day, and I don't.
Oh,
Every day, and I don't. I should.
I am one who really does have to because I am very, very visually impaired. So I am corrected to 20/20ish with glasses, but I could not legally drive. When they give you the eye chart, I can see the big E and it's blurry, if that.
I'm trying to think. It's been so long. Multiple pockets for hot and cold snacks. Thank you, Shepard. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
I
can
only
put a
really
soda in one, and then your burger in the other.
absolutely. Oh, you guys are making me hungry. Absolutely. It's all out of vanity, though. I should have been wearing my glasses since a very young age, and I've learned just to take them off.
I have backups of everything. I have backup readers. I have backup glasses. I have backup sunglasses. And in fact, I forgot my glasses, in the backseat of someone's car. And she's like, "Oh, do you need to come and get them?" And at this point, I was tired. I'm like, "No, it's okay. I'll get it. I'll have a backup." And I didn't get them for like 3 weeks because I have backups upon backups. Upon backups. And
this pair I'm wearing, these are my backups.
in fact, it was like tonight it was like these are my readers. I'm like, where are my readers? I'm like, I'll just grab these. I have glasses all over the house, and part of it is if I cannot find my glasses, I cannot see to find them, and so I cannot tell you how many times I've said to the husband, "I can't find my glasses," and I'm wandering around like I can't find them.
I always say I need glasses for my glasses.
I do. You totally do. And
No,
your
you
glasses
need one
are
of
fine
these,
with that.
guys. You need me to make you this. This is you put your glasses in.
That's
Put it
beautiful,
around your
KK.
That's
neck.
beautiful. I love
KK.
it,
And with your
KK.
phone.
KK, that is amazing. I
Gorgeous.
love that. Look at the
Is
leaves.
is that a water sling? Water bottle
That's for
sling?
a
No,
bottle of
it's
champagne.
where you put your glasses or your
Oh,
cell phone in. And it's made from ties.
I love
it's
that, KK.
beautiful. I love it, KK. Gorgeous. Well done.
Absolutely amazing. And Shepard says I would be completely useless without my glasses.
Okay, so you understand.
I have a hardcore astigmatism. Like my right eye is perfect. Lefty is a sad story. Like my lefty is just a sad story.
Do you know off the top of your head how many diopters of cylinder you have?
No, I've been told multiple times and it just goes swoosh. Because my son has the exact same vision that I do.
Weird.
Exact same. So when he loses, so like right now he's at his mom's house. When I go in his room and find his glasses, I'm gonna text him like, "You didn't feel like looking at people this weekend, huh? You didn't feel like seeing this weekend."
I also have very high astigmatism, so I can't just so I have to have the readers to compensate for the astigmatism. I can't just take the glasses off.
That's why, like up close, I can see everything in 2020. When it's in distance, it just gets the further away it's fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. And I was an optician ABOC for which means certified by the American Board of Opticianry for 8 years.
Wow.
So that's when that was before my kids were, that's what I did for a living. And so it's still in my head, the glasses stuff. That's why I'm like, how many diopters of cylinder do you have? Don't I sound smart? SMRT.
The doctor literally told me, because she looked at my prescription and my son's, and she was like, this never happens. This never happens. But you guys have the same vision.
It says my brother and my dad have a very similar prescription. Thankfully, yeah. And my dad has one of the worst, one of the single strongest astigmatism that I've ever seen in my and like all of the time I worked as an optician.
I'm nearsighted and have astigmatism. I'm trying to think if I've ever showered with my glasses. For me, the height of like peak modern human is, I wonder what I did in showers before I had my cell phone and could just sit there and scroll for half an hour. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I spend more time trying to figure out what I want to watch or listen to while I'm in the shower than actually taking a shower,
In fact, so here's the thing. I actually have a card with my eyeglass prescription in my purse, just in case my glasses and my backup both either get lost or break.
Wow. So this is, I have an astigmatism too. It stinks because I have to get prescription readers. I can't just go buy a cute little readers at any store that I want. I've always wondered about that.
Yeah, me too. I have to do the same. And I also have a more narrow than normal PD, so like I wouldn't want to buy readers even if I could. Yay, I love that you have the table in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
So, Twinny Big Twin, what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna go skydiving? Okay, I have a compromise, and I saw it over by that place that serves the lengua nachos. Whatever road we were on, it has indoor skydiving, where they put you in the big tube with the fan.
Are the outfits cute?
It's
you gotta
just
wear your own outfit.
It's a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
You can look cute. You can look cute while jumpsuiting, but well, I'll do you. Actually, those fans will do your hair for you because those. A long time ago when I was I sang a lot. When I was in my 20s at the Hollywood Outdoor Mall, they had one.
Mhm.
And for all the years I lived there, I didn't do it. And right before I left, the outfits are cute, Jess.
Well, Ollie, I guess I shall put it to the test someday.
It's
to see
a
how I look.
jumpsuit,
Yeah.
but your hair is gonna be a mess. It's literally a just giant. It's unexplainable how powerful this fan is. I ran in. They're like, go in there nicely. I got to the back. I ran in there and did a backflip, and that thing threw me 30 feet in the air.
Oh no.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm
Oh,
thinking,
it's-
okay, let's do it. Let's go.
I've always wanted to, but I get nervous thinking about it. But I would try.
But you could turtle in there. You could totally just go in there and go, whoo, and then all of a sudden you're literally flying.
Do I go in with somebody?
Well, the one in Hollywood was one person at a time. I can't drive
Oh,
at
that's
night
not
anymore.
fun. Why would you do that? One person at a time.
But I've
I
seen
assume you don't want to
multiple
bang together and stuff, you know.
because you'll get hurt
Crash.
because you're going.
I should say crash. Yeah.
You're literally flying at 20, 30, 40 miles an hour. Like you're literally flying.
I was
you know what?
to hold somebody's hand.
This happened to my father, Mary. He couldn't drive at night.
Mhm.
It just it happens to the best of us. Jennifer's like, yikes, that's scary. I would
Fun.
never bungee jump again, but that was fun because you're in a controlled environment. You're not going to go through the roof. You're not going to go through the fan.
All right.
But I saw it on the road, and I'll Google it to see when it's open. But it's
that's-
on one of those streets behind the strip.
Did you see that new? It's new to me, but they have this big balloon thing at the bottom of the like a river and that, and the big heavy women and men, and
Yes.
they jump off, and the other person.
Oh,
I was watching that. Oh my god, it was so much fun.
yeah.
See, this is why KK and I are the same person. I was literally watching those videos last night.
Yeah.
I just love it.
I have seen those videos. I wasn't watching them last night, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And yes, it looks like fun. If I could find someone who would want to do it with me.
Zip lining is
Nothing, right?
fun.
And
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
it's-
zip lining too.
But here's the reason why you, if you're heavy set, you get a job there.
I also wanted. Do you know what I come from a land of amusement parks, and near my house there's a water amusement park. They have rules. You're not allowed to wear board shorts with grommets on the outside because you might get caught in the tube as you're flying down the tube. When I was a kid, I was going down a tube and somebody was stuck in it, and I almost broke their shoulder. So I have this weird. They were trying to be cool and be stuck in the tube, and I was coming down at 100 miles an hour, and I injured them. And so I have this weird thing about those tube rides. I'll go on one, but I just have PTSD from when I was a kid. They have competitive whatever that their air tubing thing is called. The guys are spinning it. See, Grant knows the spinning and flipping. I want to do that so bad.
In Charlotte, it's called iFly.
Okay.
I fly.
Well, I don't know what it's called, if it's called the same thing out there.
Don and I used to rappel off of all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm older and smarter now. I'm just a plain old chicken now.
Oh,
you know,
better.
I call it more cautious. Like when I was younger, if I saw a bunch of people fighting, I'd go walk over. Like, what are they doing? Let's go watch these fools. Now when I see people fighting, I'm like, I got to go home. I got things to do. Like I walk in the opposite direction. So I can't. I will never willingly jump from a great height, even with a parachute or bungee cord. Shepherd, I'll tell you, out of all the crazy stuff I've ever done, bungee jumping is the only thing I regretted from the first foot. When my feet left the bridge, my body was like, "What are you doing?" Instinctually, we're not made to jump like that. Like our bodies tell us, like human, we don't fly. So I was internally scared because my body was like, no, and I wasn't ready for that real, like primordial, like primeval shock, that old shock, that like instinctive shock. So bungee jumping is not for the weak of heart.
I
I'm not bungee jumping.
would. If I were given the opportunity, I would. I was just talking to someone about this today that I am a very calculated risk taker. I'm not going to do something stupid because it's stupid. But I will do something if I'm like, okay, do I have the physical ability? Is it safe? Do I see a clear path?
Yeah.
You know, I'll stop and look and think about it for a while. And an example I gave her is there's a giant ponderosa up the hill from my house that is about 70 feet tall, something like that. And they're self-coming trees, but this one has like a clear path all the way up. And I will climb that thing, but I will only do it if I have someone with me.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
And so my friends, well, one of my friends that would go with me has moved away. My daughter's moved out, and and my husband's like, no, I will not watch you. I will not watch you climb a tree. You know, like, so I won't do it because I won't, unless somebody wants to come here and watch me and like hang out with me for a couple hours while I'm climbing a tree.
Hey, Arlie, how's it going, Arlie? And Objective Ethics. Objective Ethics, thank you so much. We are here for you while we're still standing. We are here for you. And Jennifer says, bungee, nope. Out of all the crazy stuff I've done, I would do it all over again. I'll never bungee jump. Welcome in,
Really?
Arlie. And Mary, when I bungee jumped, there was no safety net underneath. It was a dude on a sea-doo to catch you if you fell in the river.
Hello,
Yay.
Arlie.
Well, I'm going to go, everyone.
Thank you
Much
for
love
hanging
and
out.
respect.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much for hanging
the
out.
invite.
You're always invited,
to see you.
KK.
Nice to see you, KK.
And you too, Melissa and Jessica. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you. Thank you for hanging out. I'm trying to think if there's anything dumber I did that. I did the slingshot at an amusement park where they take you and they literally just back you up and then they let it go and you fly at 100 miles an hour through the park.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It was fun.
Do they do the giant swing? Where like they like hoist you up and like you're like I did that where you're like 100 and you're like I think they said it was something like 16 stories, 160 feet, something like that.
I've done that.
They hoist you up, and it looks a lot higher when you're up there than when you're on the ground.
Oh, for as much as I'm a thrill seeker, you guys are awesome. KK, have a great night. I have learned to not look down, even when I work on buildings and I'm on the roof. I do not look down. And plus, in my old age, I feel like I get vertigo, but I think it's more mental, where I start doing this in my head. It's more mental than anything else. Like I saw this video of a guy's on a roof, and he opens up a door, and he's on top of a dome in a ballpark, and you see the ballpark. In my head, I'm like, man, I would have fallen in. I would have looked down and just kept going. So for as much as I used to be a thrill seeker, I'm still scared of heights. I still like I have a video of when the skunk came up behind me. I jumped when I saw the skunk. And it's still funny. He didn't spray me. He sniffed me and everything and didn't spray me.
Yeah, that's so true.
I haven't had an encounter with skunk in person, like where I see them, they see me, they walk away. They're kind of like rattlesnakes. They're like, I'm gonna leave me alone. I'll leave you alone.
Yep.
But my car, on the other hand, when I've hit them with a car, they haven't been so forgiving. Like it's like they put themselves in the middle of the road at night and it's either I hit the skunk or I hit oncoming traffic, and
we have those movie squirrels that'll run out and stop and then run back and then try to run out again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So funny.
We can tell when someone's new here because they're like, I hit a tree because of a squirrel. We're like, bro, those things work for the insurance company. Those are insurance squirrels.
Rabbits will do that too.
Do you know what's really funny? Our water table changed here. We used to have thousands of wild rabbits, and we really don't get them anymore because they chase the water.
Oh.
So all the animals, everything has gone kind of more north because we don't have water like we used to at all. But when I was a kid at night, we'd come out at the ranch, we'd turn the light on. The grass was nothing but bunnies. Nothing, because they would just quietly be chewing on the grass.
Did you have that rabbit illness that swept through? It was I believe it was the same year as a pandemic. There was a rabbit pandemic that swept through the Southwest at the same time that the plague hit the humans.
I don't think so. And the only reason I say that is because it was an individual who cut off the water. And that was like 15 years ago, and it took that long to sue them for them to bring the water back because they were up from us, and they cut the water off to a ranch, to a legacy farm that's been in my town forever. You know, it was a big deal. It was and it's because water. I don't think people realize how expensive water is. If you're buying it by like the hundreds and hundreds of gallons, like water is expensive. Mm-hmm. And we didn't realize it until that movie villain cut us off. And it was a problem because it was in a different town, so we had to get 2 different counties. It was drama.
Mm-hmm.
And they got away with it for years. But yeah, like a movie villain, they stole our water.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, the reason I ask is we did have the rabbit pandemic.
Crazy.
In our area. And I heard statistics of approximately 80% of our wild rabbit population was decimated in the summer.
That's insane.
Yeah. And then I went like 2 years without seeing a single jackrabbit. And so it's taken them a while, but their population is back up. And thankfully they're rabbits, so they repopulate quite quickly. But for a while it was weird not to have any. So I'm grateful that they recovered.
We have like a protected frog. We have all these things, but it all is based on the fact of us having water, and we haven't had water in since 2007.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
When you say you haven't had water, you mean you obviously have tap
natural. Yeah, well, we've had to get it shipped in, but natural. Like there was a natural spring that fed all the ranches and everything.
Wow.
And one villain cut off an entire town. It was like a bad movie from like the 1920s or 30s.
Wow.
But greed is a funny thing.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
We have tons of rabbits around our house. I miss that. At night you turn the lights on and they're just sitting there like, what do you want? And they're still chewing and looking at you like, what do you want?
Exactly.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
I know they're still around though because we have coyotes as well. So I know they're still around. Like the coyote, it's the circle of life.
Mm-hmm.
If you see one animal, you know the other ones are around.
Yeah.
And that year we lost a couple. The year of the rabbit plague, we lost a couple of cats to coyote because their food source was right.
Yeah.
So that was a hard.
I don't have a positive view on coyotes, but I feel that all animals have the right to live just like we do.
I feel the same way. That I feel the same way.
I don't like raccoons. The raccoons, I feed stray cats, and I know. Well, I think a raccoon killed my one-eyed cat.
What?
Oh,
Well, Odin came every day for 3 years, and then one day disappeared,
yeah.
and never came back. And then the raccoon, then the cats disappeared for like a year because the raccoons were between a couple houses. So
I haven't seen a raccoon here, so I don't miss them. They were in Wisconsin. I haven't had one in New Mexico. I'm okay with them not being here.
I do not trust anything that's born with a burglar mask. You hear me, raccoons? Anything that's born and looks like the Hamburglar, I don't trust you. We could probably do without cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of those species. They'll probably inherit the earth after us. They're probably one of the only species that will survive anything. So,
and why do they call them water bugs in some places?
okay, Melissa, it bothers me when people say that. I'm like, call it by its real name.
Call it what it is. And I know you could water ski on it. Okay. I know it's big enough for water to tie to your feet and water ski on, but we're not going to call them water bugs. We're going to just call them by what they really are.
Mary, I agree with you. We could do with a few less cockroaches. I think a coyote killed our cat, but I can't hate him for it. There's certain animals I'm not a fan of, but I wouldn't do anything to harm them. Amen to fewer roaches. They're different species, I think. There's like I read a lot of Scientific American, and they always talk about like if an asteroid hit us or something, like what would inherit the earth besides whatever animals or people were left over, and it would be the more shelled bugs. So cockroaches would literally inherit the earth.
And like beetles,
all of them, and if you think about it, in a million years they would evolve, and then they'd be like on the internet griping about work and everything, just like us.
That reminds me of the Zindi.
Season 3, Star Trek Enterprise. Oh no, getting from there to here, it's been a long road, but my mind is finally clear, and I know that whole song.
Okay, you know what? I usually mute that song. I loathe that song. I cannot stand that song.
I have faith into the heart of me.
Strength of the soul.
Never gonna bend or break me. I can see every star. That is okay. A long time ago, I saw on a video that if you go to a Star Trek convention and sing that song, you will make 100 friends. Yeah. So in Las Vegas, by myself in Las Vegas, I walked up and I was like, I can touch the sky. 10-minute, no, I'm not gonna hold. I had 100 friends. We were literally rocking the hallway. So that song will, if you're ever at a Star Trek convention, just randomly start singing it and you'll have a full chorus.
Okay. And I'm not sure if I think I said it to you after one of our live streams, but I'm going to announce it to everyone. The next time I go to a Star Trek convention, I am going to cosplay as Luoxana Troy.
Daughter of the Fifth House. Daughter of the Fifth House, holder of the Chalice of Reese.
Heir to the Holy Rings of Betazed. And who are you?
I love Major Burnett. I love her character. Every character she ever played. She's she's in Babylon 5. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love Nurse Chapel.
Yep, me too. Yep. The Queen of Star Trek.
Carol Syrup Twinkies and Roly Polies one. Okay, and McDonald's cheeseburgers. Because McDonald's cheeseburgers don't go bad. So Carol Syrup Twinkies and Roly Polies. Oh, I miss Roly Polies. When I was a kid, you had to be outside kid. So I used to play in the grass.
The only roly-poly I know is a bug.
Yeah, it's a roly-poly, the bug.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I know of. I don't know. I didn't know if there was any. Oh, Twinkies. Oh, so I was going with food. I was like, why are we saying roly-polies with Twinkies and Karo syrup? Like,
I bet if there was,
I was like, is this something else I don't know? Maybe.
if there was a food called roly-poly, I bet it'd be amazing. It would be chocolatey. I think we just invented something.
I think we should. I think we should patent it and the name before we actually design the candy.
All hail the eternal food. Do you know what, though, Melissa? I'm thinking of it. A chocolate orange is kind of like that because you have to open it up.
When you
Yeah.
bang them, yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love those.
You
Yeah,
introduced me to the chocolate orange. I didn't even know it existed until last year.
So
Yep,
it's
every Christmas, it's a Christmas thing. Yep,
Yeah.
same.
that
You've
eggnog.
never had. All right, we're all right. I'm gonna bring you. Next time I see you, I'm gonna walk up to you with a chocolate orange
Okay, I love chocolate.
and a Joshua tree.
I love Joshua trees.
If you choose the tree, you go on an adventure. If you choose the chocolate orange, you go on your regular life. If you choose the Joshua tree, you go on an adventure for the rest of your life. With my cousin Giuseppe Bargello.
And you.
Giuseppe Bargello, and with a tweed parachute tied to your back.
Legally, I have to say that go get a rated parachute. I've been saying for years I'm going to make my own. It's a bad idea. And if you live in Canada or the United States, you cannot legally jump out of a plane with a homemade parachute. I've been doing research for years.
Yes.
Do as I say, not as I do. But no, I'm just joking. But I have to say for legal purposes, because I don't want anyone to take my bad example and really go jump out of a plane with a homemade parachute. This is satire. I'm having the time of my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, but here's the thing: they wouldn't be able to in the United States. They could make it all they wanted, but they couldn't actually do it.
No place that I know of will legally let you jump with your own equipment.
No first responders.
I haven't had a Terry's chocolate orange in a long time. They have a mint one too. When I was a kid, my parents used to get mint chocolate chip ice cream, so I'm obsessed with mint with that combination.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Grasshopper. I used to make the bombiest grasshopper bars, like a cookie bar with chocolate melted on top. And I'd make them with Andy's mints.
Oh,
and they were so wonderful. That was like my favorite Christmas treat. And one year, one of my sons, I said, okay, we're gonna go see family. I'm gonna come home from work and I'm gonna make the grasshopper bars for the family. And one of my sons, and I won't say which one, decided to open the package, and he shouldn't have opened the package, and he kept taking one and taking one and taking one. And so I come home from work to make cookies, and all the mints, I have like 4 mints to make a batch of cookies with. But thankfully I had some chocolate chips and I had some peppermint extract.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I was actually happy he took all my mints because they were like the best grasshopper bars I had ever made because I had to improvise. And they were so good. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Ollie is pointing his finger at me. I wish I had the parachute drop off the tour of the Eiffel Tower, William, to get the point across for no homemade parachutes. I know, but I have dreams. I want to jump with my tweed parachute and be like, that crazy Yahoo did it. When I land and my legs aren't broken and I'm still there and I just walk and and I let out my laugh with my tweed parachute. I've been collecting this for 10 years.
Yes.
And then Jerry's mint chocolate chip ice cream is amazing, Shepherd.
I would love to see you try and get a tweed parachute in your luggage to go to Paris.
That is true. The laws have changed since the last time I've flown. And they have better technology.
I could just imagine you bringing like this giant like TSA, like, sir, could you
No, they'd scan my bag. They'd scan my bag and be like, sir, I don't know what this is, but this is a bad idea. Whatever you got going on here, this is a bad idea. Whatever this is.
happening. This isn't right.
This seems like such a bad idea. Oh my gosh.
Do you know what's so funny? Oh no, here comes the food portion of the stream, and I just brushed my teeth. I am perpetually hungry, and I do have ice cream, mint extract, and chocolate chips. So I'm probably gonna have mint chocolate chip ice cream after the end of this.
There you go. See, you make it.
Chocolate cookie, not chip, is way better. My mom used to make fresh cookies with from scratch. Yeah. It was known that if we touched the chocolate chips, she was going to put us in the cookie batter. But there was always one person who would cut a hole and just slowly try to siphon them out.
Yeah. And it's so easy, so when you're like not calculating how many are left, it's so easy to think, I'll just have one or two.
Oh, totally. That's me with Oreos. I have an Oreo problem where at night I wake up and I sleep eat. I'm not saying this to shame myself, but I kind of am. I will eat an entire row of Oreos in 10, 15 minutes, standing over a glass of milk.
I could do that too.
Soft chocolate cookie with the mint filling. Oh, Shepherd.
Yes, no, that sounds good. Thank you for that idea.
Do you know what I haven't seen, which I used to see everywhere, are specialty cookie and cake shops. In America, we didn't have stuff like that until the internet came around. And they've kind of gone away. I used to buy cake pops. I used to get all kinds of this big cookie on a stick.
Yeah.
And they just don't have those places like that anymore. Absolutely, Barb. What's that, Jess?
You don't have the Hershey shop around you? Or Insomnia cookies? Or
my so-called life here. Never, ever have I ever seen a Hershey store in the state of California, and now I want to go. I've seen one in Vegas.
I've not seen a Hershey store. In Vegas, there's an M&M store. And in Albuquerque, there's an Insomnia cookies.
Yeah, we have Insomnia cookies. We have there's a couple other cookie stores around here.
Okay, so when I go there, you're gonna push my wheelchair because I'm gonna need to go to Biscuitville first.
Yes.
Then we go to the cookie place. Then we're gonna have to go to the grocery store and get a gallon of milk. What's that?
Said I'll pick you up from the airport. We'll go we'll start at Biscuitville right from the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and I'm much like other places, I like the name. I don't know why. Biscuitville sounds like heaven. I just want to go to Biscuitville. But if you could put Bisquick in anything, I like it. Some buttermilk, greatest thing on earth.
Buttermilk.
My daughter asked me for an Oreo cake for her birthday this weekend. Happy birthday to your daughter. Looking forward. That's right, because her birthday's right after my son's. Looking forward to the Oreo. That's awesome. Oreo cakes are amazing. I won't even like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, talking about Oreo in a cake. My bestie is one of the best bakers I've ever met. And for her husband's birthday, she made a homemade ice cream cake with homemade cake, homemade ice cream. And the only thing that wasn't homemade in it was she used an Oreo crumble. And but homemade ice cream, homemade chocolate cake. And she's like, yeah, I didn't make the Oreos. I'm like, yeah, that's okay. That, it's fine. But
Brenda has that sounds amazing. Brenda has an amazing keto chocolate chip cookie recipe. William in North Carolina will be equal 400 pounds. I'm not kidding you. Between Texas and Arizona is not known for its restaurants. It should be. I gained weight in Arizona and in Texas. So if I go to a place where people like to eat, I will gain weight. Seriously, though, happy birthday. Happy birthday. These are the great times when your kids have birthdays.
Yeah.
When I went to see my auntie, she took me out to eat in a couple of restaurants, and it was quite balmy. Yeah, I didn't have any bad food.
Mary says, "Wow, homemade ice cream machines are dangerous." Okay, Shepherd, do you know what the most dangerous for me is when I visibly gain weight? It's when I start making bread. Fresh bread, I can't turn down. I don't know. It's the great to me. It's like there are certain things out of the oven where I'm like, just put the whole loaf in front of me, please. Thank you.
I'm like that with banana bread.
Oh, I love banana bread.
Well,
Yeah.
and
I don't have
really bread.
recipes. Just throw stuff together and it just turns out good.
I'm
And
like
really,
that
with
Go
all
ahead.
bread, let's just call that sugar.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
was just about to say that's my donut obsession. The real reason I'm obsessed with my local donuts is because they open at 3 o'clock in the morning for people like me, and so I go in there and eat a real fresh donut. I mean, like it's still like the sugar still cooling on the donut.
That sounds good.
Sourdough is my weakness. My grandmother used to make sourdough, and then she'd reheat it in her toaster oven.
Oh, that's good too.
So it reminds me of my grandmother, who would shame me right now if she saw me.
Oh, I wish I still had my my pot to make sourdough in. I don't have it anymore.
I honestly,
you need a special pot.
I used my cast iron pot when I made sourdough or when I made pretty much any bread because I would steam it inside. And then I would take the lid off of my pot and then that would brown the top of it because I baked it at a higher temperature. That's how I learned how to make sourdough.
All right, I'm using this. This is going to be the top of my jacket. I'm using Jess's favorite design ever. This is the Joshua tree of quilts right here.
It is. I
love
am
that.
totally taking a picture of that oak.
I
Right.
love that.
I love your peacock dance.
It is my peacock dance. Me and nature documentaries. I love driving home from Safeway with a hot, fresh loaf of sourdough in the back. Same, Shepherd. Same. I do the same thing. I don't know why. Our Safeway deli is amazing too. I have one by my house. I don't know. I think it's just because it's fresh food. It's amazing. So I agree. Safeway, if you live by one and they have an active deli, it's amazing.
And the dance is great.
Certain times of year they show documentaries, and I don't know why I watched a whole 2 weeks of bird documentaries. So I know every mating dance, literally from here to Chile and back.
There's a
as long as you don't try and use it on a human female, I think you'll be okay.
Are you kidding me? Last time I picked up Jess at the airport, I had full feathers and I did the dance just to make sure she knew it was me. I was like, "Hey, I'm over here, here."
Why are you telling everybody our secrets?
Oh, it's on the security footage.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I would love to be a spider under that table, watching William with his peacock feathers.
Hey, Rob. For years, I made homemade bread and Christmas presents. Walked a loaf to my neighbor. She grabbed it like a football and shut the door in my face.
Oh my word! Sorry. Goodbye.
Bring her a fruitcake next year.
You know what's funny, Melissa? I actually like fruitcake. People think I'm
I
crazy.
do too. I love fruitcake.
Jess gave me one last year, and I've already eaten it.
I love them. And then the other thing I like is Yula Kaga. And that's another one of those acquired like in it's that candied fruit stuff that's so good. Like
Oh
that
yeah.
stuff is, yeah.
Rob, I have a question. Rob says luckily I'm surrounded by the Amish. Free stuff everywhere. Do they like give you stuff? Just a question. Are they like generous? Because if they are, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna say I can't function without Amish quilts. I'm gonna have a sign.
Oh, I bet there's stores. There's general stores everywhere down there, or wherever it is. Yeah.
Depends on the fruitcake. Some are delicious, some are awful. Whatever, Jess, was that this year?
Yeah. Yeah. It was, I gave you one and gave Cynthia one because there's a right down the road for me it's called the Fruitcake Factory and they specialize in making fruitcakes. But yeah, I gave you the bigger one of the two. I tried it one time and it just wasn't my thing. I think it's the spices that they put in it. I'm not a big fan of some spices.
I think it's because I ate it. I had a lot when I was a kid. And when you don't know any better, you know.
I loved it as a kid, and people would be ripping on it. I'm like, why are you ripping on this? This is amazing. And then as a kid, everyone liked the Kraft singles. And as a child, I wouldn't eat those. I'm like, this is not cheese. You know.
I liked them until I discovered like actually taking real cheese and just putting it on a burger. And then you taste the difference when you get like just like cut it yourself off a giant thing of cheese.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's an abomination is that's what they call American cheese. Like,
it's sad but true. They do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny though? I'm trying to remember the last time I had that stuff. I can't remember because I'm addicted to Tillamook. We have 2 Amish bakeries within 5 miles. I've been watching. There's some guy who drives around and he goes to all their stores. I am now craving a root beer and a pretzel. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, that pretzel looks good. And they make real root beer. I love a sarsaparilla, a root beer, anything that's homemade like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that comes in a red tin and it's amazing. American is processed cheese food.
It's not cheese. No. Let's just call it what it is. It's a cheese byproduct.
Mary says, I prefer American cheese. That's a sin in Wisconsin. They take cheese serious. I've been there. They take cheese serious in Wisconsin.
I'm from Wisconsin.
They take cheese serious.
I mean, so like it is serious. You know. You buy a normal amount of cheese anywhere in the country, and they're like, "Are you from Wisconsin?" I'm like, "How could you possibly know that?" It's because you're buying so much cheese. I'm like, "You mean a normal amount of cheese and butter?"
Yeah. I've this is how much cheese I eat. I have bought one of those like half-pound bricks or something. From the store, and I cut 1/3 of it, and then I had to throw out the rest because it got molded before I even ate the rest of it.
Oh wow!
Okay. So,
I don't drink milk. I drink creamer in my coffee, but very little.
Okay, I have coffee in my creamer.
I still have a 1/2 pound of butter because I bought a whole pound, like a whole box, whatever it is, back in March.
Yep. Okay, so I'm the opposite, Jess. So I'll buy one of those 8-ounce blocks of cheese, and when I work, I'll cut 1/3 of it, and then take some cheese and ham and Nutrigrain bars and oranges, and then that's my lunch. And if I work 3 days in a week, then that block is gone.
Yeah,
that 8 ounces is gone in a week. It's like that's.
I shred cheese on everything so it disappears fast.
Mm-hmm.
We called it Ronald Reagan cheese, the OG. Oh, Rob.
The government cheese. Yeah.
I don't think people understand, man. At least in the 1980s, the school lunches were the greatest thing on planet Earth. We had this weird turkey and gravy thing. The kids we'd be looking on the calendar. When's turkey and gravy day? Because it was the greatest thing ever.
It was. Yeah. Oh, I missed that on a big thing of mashed taters.
Oh,
Box mashed
huge thing of mashed potato. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest thing ever. I don't that school food hit back. And even like we were talking about last week, we had pizza bagels in high school, like Taco Bell. It was a different time. They wanted us to have clogged arteries. Everyone as being a coffee snob. Mary, so is someone else I know that shall remain nameless.
It's not me. I'm like William and I are in the I am
Anywhere.
in the camp. I am in
Mary,
the camp of volume.
As long as my snobbish behavior is the same as your snobbish behavior. Just kidding, Mary.
It's
Our food co-op has great cheese.
I am
it
quite
is
partial.
coffee is quantity and good enough.
I'm the same way.
No.
Yeah, lots of it. Lots of it.
I
Right?
do not like a fruity acid coffee. I can't do it.
Jess will not drink coffee unless it's grown on a specific hill in West Africa and touched by a very specific tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And you're laughing because it's true. And you're laughing because it's true.
Yeah.
Unless and they can only pick it in June.
Yeah.
I will drink gas station coffee. I will go to a meeting just for coffee. I don't even have a problem. I'll just go for coffee and for conversation.
No,
I will drink coffee anywhere. I'll drink coffee.
I can drink anything. Almost anything.
Liz, I'm the same way, Liz. I love cheese. You know why? I'll tell you why. It's because I hung out with my parents a lot and they used to go to a lot of meetings. Even like when I was a kid, we were really involved in the church. There was always coffee around. Always coffee. So I'll drink any coffee. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent. I love, especially in those big vats. I love.
But I will say though, that's where you have to draw a line because Wisconsin Lutheran, and this is what they call their coffee. This is not my term. If you call something this, then I can call it that. The Lutheran coffee is what the Lutherans called their coffee. And it was old and weak. And that was where it was like coffee that was even so bad that even I wouldn't drink it.
If it looks like iced tea, I'll run.
It's a pretty impressive bar, right?
Right.
And stale. And like gone through those big dispenser things. From like, this is coffee from last Sunday, but it's still good.
And Newton Ashburg, I've never heard that conspiracy theory, but we have food deserts here, and I thought it was only in LA, but I've seen them in Oregon too, where people do not have grocery stores in their neighborhood.
Absolutely.
So, like, I thought it was only LA, but it's all over America. You'll have 500,000 people living without a grocery store around them. Oregon was like Lake Oswego. I see you. They didn't have a grocery store unless you had a car. You know. Some coffee makes me sick, so I have to be careful because I drink a lot of it. I'm the same way, Mary. Do you think it's an overload of caffeine? Like, I can't drink tea and coffee in the same day. So, like, if I drink tea, I'm drinking tea all day long.
Is it the acid's different?
They make me sick. I don't know. The combination of it, I can't combine the two. It's bad.
When you're squaring half square triangles and you come across a stack that is already done, it's like,
yeah.
I don't know if you ever have that where you like you already squared those.
Like, thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, past me, for doing 5.
I agree with Liz. I'll drink coffee anywhere. Grilled ham and cheese, hot mater soup. I'm allergic to tomatoes. I know this is going to trip people out. I've never had clamato tomato soup or I'm trying to think. There's like a list of things I've never had. I love free coffee. Absolutely. Coffee. Cuban coffee is awesome. My boss will reheat the same cup. Okay. I'm weird. I'll drink cold coffee. It's the cheap brands that make me sick. Hey, native, how's it going? Welcome in. Coffee all day.
Long time no see.
Welcome in. I don't know why. I'll drink any kind. And you know what though? If something made me sick, I wouldn't touch it, you know.
Yeah.
I laughed when I met Jess and she's like, I only drink coffee from this very specific mountain.
I like coffee from a certain elevation. I'm not even gonna lie. It is. It's true. It has to be grown at a certain elevation.
Oh no, I eat pizza. I eat a ton of pizza. But I will say today I got a veggie calzone, which I'm just remembering is in my oven right now.
Okay, what is that coffee that was in the bucket list? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, like Jack Nicholson's character had that fancy coffee thing, and Morgan Freeman wouldn't drink it.
Native might.
What's the name of it?
What?
Oh,
What?
I
What's
can't remember now.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, anyway, it had a specific name, and that is what's I'm thinking of you, Jess, with that fancy gold, concoction science experiment looking of the thing to make coffee.
I do like a slow drip. I do.
There's nothing wrong with that though. You know what you like. There's nothing more annoying to me than people who like at a certain age. Like if I walk into a restaurant, I know what I want. If I walk into a certain place, I know what I want.
Okay.
I'm really good about my coffee, but if you give me the remote control, you ain't getting nothing from me.
But see, that's different. Like I grew up with a lifelong TV addiction, and you were outside living your life.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't judge you for that.
My own room. Yeah.
I moved from Seattle with a bad Starbucks addiction, so I kept them until they built one closer to my area. But I have a Keurig now, so Grant, it took me years to stop drinking ice. I have an iced coffee addiction.
I love iced coffee.
But I prefer cold.
You just put ice in your coffee and then put cream in it.
Greatest thing on earth. I'll make a pot and let it cool.
Me too. I do the same thing. I'll make a pot and then I'll pour a couple of cups off so it cools faster.
I was on the phone with William. I was grocery shopping yesterday, and every time I treat myself to Starbucks after I grocery shop because that's just where I go. And so I was like, do I just take the left and go home, or do I just keep going? Starbucks. I was like, go to Starbucks. So I pull up, and the new drink is like a cold brew with orange cold foam. So I go, William, should I get the new drink?
That actually sounds good. I'm not a frou-frou. I am a coffee with half and half, and no sugar and no syrupy things. But that actually sounds good.
So I was like, well. Then I said, nope, we're just going to get a large iced coffee with cream and sugar and then go home.
Copa Luska?
Yeah, Copa Kopi Luwak.
Okay. Oh, it's a cat poop coffee. Exactly. Native and I are like, whoa.
No, that was in the movie, but I'm just saying that that's not what I was talking. Not that I was talking about the concoction of the fancy, and the pomp and circumstance of it.
Yes. Could you see me? Right. Yeah.
Yes. Are you kidding me? We're gonna do the Heart and Soul video, the Huey Lewis, where that woman was wearing ribbons. Her dress was ribbons. It was just literally. I think I could make that for you.
You know what size I am? Just make it a little
hard and because she's hard. Do. She's got it all. Hot loving every night. Oh, I love Huey Lewis. And Native, I'm addicted. I had to stop drinking Frappuccinos, actually. That was like my introduction to Starbucks. I have never had a Monster. Monster and Mean Bean is like crack.
Nope, I've never had a Monster.
I've never had that.
I've never had a Monster.
I probably don't want to try because I can get addicted to things and I don't want.
Because of my lung condition, they give me heart palpitations and I breathe heavy. It's literally the guarana root. So anything that has guarana root or whatever they make to make those drink speedy, I'm like, I'm like shallow breathing.
Like
They eat the coffee beans and poop them out, then they roast and brew the beans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a coupe little.
We found my line. Wow, I didn't think I had one. We just found William's line. I used to drink large iced coffee at the bowling alley. The league went late into the night, so it kept me awake. Grant, I'm bad. I make it at my house now. Like, I'm bad with iced coffee. I still think I have a Starbucks gift card in my. Okay, Mary, be careful. Don't let Jess see it.
all right, William.
Maybe I'll indulge tomorrow. Jess was like, let me see your wallet. I had like $30 and like $40, and she's like, let me see your wallet. I had really old cards.
I was like, I'll put it on my app. I'll give you the cash for it.
No. I was like, let's just use it.
Take it.
But I had cards. It's cold coffee monster. Interesting. I've never had those. But be careful because Jess is all modern. We have. She talks to ChatGPT. ChatGPT and I have never had a conversation ever.
We have a relationship together, me and ChatGPT.
No, we have.
It gives me what I need.
You should have seen her face when I was like, oh, this one's like 5 years old. This one's like 6 years old.
Yeah.
Give me those. Come here.
Yeah.
Go to the counter right now and just hold your wallet out.
Now I have an app for like all the coffee shops. Then when we go to Dutch Brothers, I'll have to get the app for that. Because I have my coffee places. I got to get all the points.
I'm gonna move my phone a minute because Peaches just walked in to say hello.
Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Oh.
Peaches just came in to say hi. Sorry my lighting's so bad. But
it's okay.
No. But there's my Peach. I just thought, you know what? She has to make her appearance at least once a live stream. She's like our unofficial mascot.
She is. We need. All right. Patent pending on the Peaches t-shirts. Patent pending.
You can use her. I like, you know what? I have pets. And people like watching pets on YouTube. And I am like, you know what? I am unabashedly going to put your picture as my thumbnail. Like, like I buy all your vet bills and your dog food. And you can be my mascot. You can let me use your picture.
Oh, Barb says ChatGPT is fun. I've set up virtual boards of directors for my businesses on ChatGPT. You're a coffee fiend, Shepherd. Oh, hi, Peaches. Absolutely. Brenda says, my ChatGPT is very nice to me. I have wonderful conversations. OG Narcisse says for baby, coffee. I'm the same way. Like, people get shocked when I say I drink 2 or 3 pots of coffee a day.
Okay.
Millions of peaches come in a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. I love the presidents of the United States of America. Move into the country, gonna eat me.
Can you give me a zip code to Vegas?
Oh, I used to know it. Hold on, where's my?
I'm trying to sign up for Dutch Bros Coffee app.
But so for as
you don't, I didn't know if you knew one right off the top of your head.
For as not picky as I am about coffee, I am incredibly picky and I am a snob about other things. And one of them is like, I really like having really nice hoity-toity handcrafted bar soap.
Oh, wow.
That's one of those, like, I will splurge. And I have way too much hair not to spend a lot of money on shampoo. So so there are things that I will splurge on, and coffee isn't one of them. But it's like that. So you kind of have to pick what you're gonna, like.
I have sensitive skin, so some of that stuff I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to Dove. There's certain stuff I just don't use.
Oh.
And I just have, if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. It's stuck in my head now. Moving to the country,
You're
gonna
welcome.
eat me a lot of peaches. That was like the last batch when MTV still was just mainly music videos. Like in the mid 90s, they still had shows, but it was still music videos.
It was mostly music.
Exactly.
But then they would have I love that era because they'd have music blocks. They would be like, this is Yo MTV Raps, and then they would have their hard rock block, and then they'd have their pop block. And it's like, well, okay, they're going to be playing my tunes from like 6 to 8 p.m., right? And you got to, the music I really wanted to hear is going to be on now.
That's like when I was a kid, I knew Yo MTV Raps was on at midnight and 120 Minutes was on at 1 o'clock. So all the hard rock metal that they wouldn't show during the day was on at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of those videos like Slayer and stuff, they didn't want to show during the day.
Mm-hmm.
True story. Went to my friend's one day and he had 2 of those big restaurant coffee things, big tall silver tanks. Yeah, he has 2 of those in his kitchen. He drinks coffee all day.
Oh,
wow. That's impressive.
That's my kind of people right there. Me and Rob's trying to be like, hey, it was a good day. I'm shaking, but it's a good day. I do reach a point of nicotine of caffeine overload. Well, that's a Freudian. Headbangers Ball. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you.
That's right. Headbangers Ball. I loved Headbangers Ball.
That's where I saw, like, because
right after.
Oh, go ahead.
Right after Yo MTV Raps, and then I would watch it every Friday night. And
I miss that.
Yeah.
Coffee places have higher profit margin than most bars do. So alcohol, there's good money in selling coffee. $6 for a coffee that costs less than 30 cents. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true.
You don't need a liquor license.
Chrissy, I miss that. The host was Ricky Rathman. Yes. I was really into metal as a kid, and the only time they showed like hardcore metal, like King Diamond, like they only show those at night. And King Diamond made like 50 videos, but they would only show them in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Good old days. Good old days. Now these kids can just walk around with their entertainment in their face like this. I had to stay up all night.
Yeah, and if there was a video you wanted to see, you'd have to wait until it came on. Yeah. And if you had a VHS, right, you would stand at the VHS because our VHS didn't have a remote. So I had to stand at the VHS and be like, okay, the song is ending. Is this the song I want to record? And it's like, I don't want to record this one. Then they'd sit down and wait. How about this one? Commercial. Okay,
totally.
Okay, how about this one? Yes, I want this song. And you hit record on the VHS to get the music video. I don't know if any of you ever did that.
I did that. I also, because I was obsessed with WWF at the time, I have Raw is War and the entire first year of SmackDown on VHS. Because I worked at an amusement park, and thank goodness I lived with someone who worked at NASA because he's the only one who knew how to program the VCR. And so my pops would record all the wrestling for me. I still have all the tapes.
Do you?
All the tapes. And that particular year led up to a WrestleMania that was in Los Angeles. And I went. So for 2 years, they were talking about, we're coming to LA. And I went.
I might have recorded 5 seasons of Star Trek The Next Generation on VHS.
Yeah. I will not report you to the authorities.
But the problem with that is that I wore them out by watching them too much. So, you can't watch
Totally.
VHSs too much, so I like burned holes in them.
That's me. And
So
are you familiar with Robotech?
I don't think so.
It's
Maybe
an
it's one of the things
80s.
if I saw it, I know.
It's an 80s anime, and I was obsessed with it as a little kid. And when the plague started, I started rewatching all my tapes, and it was so worn I couldn't watch it.
Mm.
I still have my VHS tapes with VHS tapes with all those videos on them. I need to have someone transfer them onto something else so I can watch them. They have digital converters where you literally can plug a VCR into a computer.
Mm.
And as the years have gone on, that technology's better. I own like a few, like I own the prototypes, Christy, like all the ones from 10, 15 years ago. The technology's so much better.
Oh, nice.
Would record on cassette and hated it when the DJs would talk over the intro.
Yes.
Shepherd,
I was like,
still to
half the
this day,
song.
to this day, it annoys me when I hear a DJ talking over a song.
Yep.
But I have a cathedral radio in the middle bedroom that I just found. It's a replica. It's a modern replica.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, when's the last time y'all listened to the radio?
In the car.
Because I listen to Sirius.
Yeah.
No,
that
in the actual radio in the car today.
Wow.
When I'm driving, I listen to the radio, like the actual radio. I get 4 radio stations.
Wow. I missed that. I was obsessed with the radio when I was a kid. And so it's weird to me that like in here we really don't have radio stations anymore. They all were taken over, and then one by one they're all gone except for the major corporations.
When I was driving to Joshua Tree, I was really taken aback by the fact that I was only able to find like 4 radio stations, if that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these stations, but my choices were Christian and political.
Mm.
Oh.
And that was it.
But see, here's the thing. I'm not against either one.
It's just in that specific area. It's like that's all my radio could pick up. I'm like, wow. Like, well, let's just see what's happening in the world of politics.
But to be fair, when I would drive around America, and in most states, if it's not a prison radio station, which is real, because I would be driving past and like, you're listening to blah 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 in the prison, and I'm like, I just drove past that.
Really?
But it's mainly Christian radio where I live.
Yeah.
And anything in Spanish and or Armenian here in LA. Objective Ethics says, I bought my grandparents their first answering machine, and their greeting was an accidental recording of them arguing about how to check their messages.
I love that. I love that. That is so cool. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Thank you, Objective Ethics, for that.
That is hilarious. I immediately drove to their house and fixed it for them. De La Soul has a song. It's literally a message, and it says, "Hey, how you doing? Sorry I couldn't get to you. Leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you." I had that on every phone, every answering machine for years and years because I thought it was clever. Because De La Soul didn't know they were from the future. And they made a song about, greeting, basically.
Yeah.
So that song was always. That might be my next intro. No, I feel like I need to make a new one. But like, if I do make a new one, I'll just play the Saturday night song on Friday. I will never get rid of the Saturday night song.
No, I like it. It's our thing.
I used to have an intro for my other one, but I can't even remember. It's on this computer, but I might have erased it. Let me see. Let's go down nostalgia road.
Do you want an original piece of music composed?
I'm not anti. Okay, that is the Vegas. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, I don't have it. I think I erased my old opening.
Oh no. Do you have it like on a video somewhere and we could like, snipe it and take it and go?
Yeah.
Do you have to? Do you have it on like an earlier video that from years ago, or months, or however many long?
Yeah, I have it. I used to have a different opening on my lives, and the Saturday one was I'd only kept the Saturday for Saturday because the song says Saturday, so I only kept it for that day.
Yeah.
But because my name is William, I would play it like on a Wednesday. If I was like, oh, morale's low, we need the Saturday song. We need to start off with the people jumping. And like when I first started, I was just emulating what successful YouTubers were doing. So I would see people that had openings and that had closings, and like I'm not that organized. Like Mona has a thank you at the end of her stream. I'm not that organized. I will personally thank you because still to this day I'm shocked that like people come and hang out with us, which I am like beyond appreciative.
I'm appreciative too. I'm appreciative that I can hang out with you. I was very grateful for the people who came and hung out with me yesterday, so that they could experience the pure elation and joy of my little teacup that I found in a box. I had no idea what was in there. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's a teacup pincushion.
I love that.
But when I saw that come out, I was like, I'm done. I love it. You brought the chair out with it. I'm like, hey, I got a pair.
Oh, Shepard, thank you so much. I stream every Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday. You please feel free to come and hang out. Hit that bell icon and we will be here.
Yes.
I just had to bring it in. I don't know why.
I love that. That is the greatest. I left you messages. I'm like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I have a pincushion fetish personally. Like, I don't know why I love pincushions. Like, I have a cupcake one. I have an armchair. Of course, I have the tomato. But like, I've never seen anything like this. And it's very Debbie Mum. Like the fabric is very, very Debbie Mum. Sorry, my lighting is
love that. Hold on, I'm gonna make you big. I want to see the fabric.
It's very Debbie Mum.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know if it's Debbie Mum, but it certainly could be.
I love that. I absolutely love that. See, I'm gonna have to step my game up and make something that doesn't look like a pincushion. My husband is home during the week. He wouldn't appreciate me hanging out with people online. I completely understand, but we're here on the weekends.
Yes.
Just put us in a headphone,
Yeah, I used to do that.
Do you know what I've got back into is books on YouTube.
Books on YouTube.
Like
they have
a long time ago.
Books.
Yeah.
Like audiobooks.
Neil, I have Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. I have the physical copy. Still to this day, I have never opened it up and read it. In the past 2 weeks, I'm almost done with the book. Listening to it on YouTube. Absolutely. Newton Ashburg says super cute pincushion. What's it filled with again?
It's just it's filled with like stuffing. Like polyfill is what it feels like.
I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either. I literally didn't know it was a thing.
Oh,
Ollie, we're here for you, Ollie.
We load you to sleep.
It was probably me that woke him up.
No, it's today I'm on the PGA tour. I'm a announcer for the PGA, and now William is procrastinating on yet another project. And he will be moving on to another one, forgetting about the 5 other projects that he already has.
Okay, and you'll notice that I'm not working on my animal panel project right now. Because, oh yes, thank you, Eve.
Thank you,
Hit the
Eve.
like button.
Share it out, hit the like.
Mm-hmm.
Do it
But
all.
talking about procrastinating, you'll notice that, so for me going, I am going to square all of these half square triangles is like a chore I have wanted to do for probably the last year, and I am not working on my animal panel quilt.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That is what I am procrastinating on.
That's right.
All of my socks paired. My taxes are filed. I call my mom.
I'm still doing this instead of crocheting. Hey, Shepard, you know what? I am the head conductor of the procrastination station. So no worries.
I finished my sock. Finished knitting the sock.
It's friendly voices, and I'm the same way. No, I don't consider it an insult. Like back in the day, people used to consider it an insult if you told someone I fall asleep to you. I don't. I truly do not consider it an insult at all.
Remember when Tasha listens to us to go to sleep?
Exactly.
Where is Tasha? Tasha.
Mary, thank you so much for hanging out. We will be back at it tomorrow night after Mona goes live.
Yeah. Have a wonderful evening.
Good
Sleep well.
Hey. Oh, we're here for you, Ollie. I don't call it procrastination. I call it variety. I like your outlook. I like your
I like that. Yeah.
Take a spot on the sleeper car, please. There's a ton of room. Come on in, Shepard. Come on in. I haven't sewn anything all night organized. Okay, Jennifer, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be organizing tonight. You totally reminded me. I have to thank you. This is why I have to clean tonight. So lately I've been cleaning in here. I feel so accomplished. Things that I've been trying to do for years. I've been meaning to clean under the toolbox, and that when you first walk in the garage, I finally went down there and was like, oh, I haven't seen this plug in 7 years. It was a dust, not dust bunnies. It was dust ranch, but I felt better after I cleaned it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in this really weird, I'm spring cleaning now. I don't know what it is. I'm not kidding you. I've taken this opportunity of my sewing, of not being in my sewing room, to clean it. So my desk, I can actually sew on my desk again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because all the screens are gone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. All the technology pieces, they're gone. And then when you eventually move back in, it's you'll just be more strategic where you put things so that you still have space.
I know this sounds crazy, but I might rearrange everything, even the positioning of the well, no, that one computer was in the optimal spot, but everything else is getting moved.
That doesn't sound crazy at all. It's a good time to just start over.
Cynthia, be safe. I'm
Please,
glad. Cynthia.
Yes.
It's about 4 hours from home. I do the same thing. If I get tired, I will pull over.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't. I like for real. So please be safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not absolutely. It is not procrastinating. Something about organizing a drawer or a closet makes me feel better. I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I do weird inventory. I forgot I had that weird outdoorsy quilt and a camper quilt. So I grabbed it and I was like, I have a whole outfit here.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had it for months and I forgot about it. Oh, Jennifer, you totally reminded me. I'm going to be cleaning after this stream.
Oh.
All those snack wrappers are gone off the Ollie. I keep a trash can. I keep a Nutter Butter and Skittles trash can.
I know, no Reese Piecey eggs.
Yeah. And
Okay.
no mice. No, nothing to
I
attract
Patch Kids, that's
anything.
right, Ollie.
I'm gonna tell you, I ate so many Sour Patch Kids. I think I'm good for the next 2 years. I played them out.
I love Sour Patch Kids.
I would get like the 3-pound bag and eat them all, and then I started ordering them on Amazon.
I could do some serious damage to some.
That is smart. Absolutely, that is smart, Cynthia. Like if you ever feel tired, to me a car is a deadly weapon. So if you're tired or something, definitely take a nap. I'm on my room for the night. Safety first. Absolutely. Driving tired is just dangerous. Is drunk driving. Thank you, Objective Ethics. Do you know who taught me this? Mythbusters. They had someone stay up, then they had someone drink. And there is no difference between sleep deprivation, drinking, and texting and driving. It all looks like you're drunk driving. All of it. Because if you're texting and driving, you're like this, you know. So all of it is highly dangerous. I think I could eat the Sour Patch Kids until I get a sore in my tongue.
Oh, Ollie.
I played it, and it wasn't just, it was over like a year. I would eat these 3-pound bags. But I say that, and I have my whole family hooked on gummy bears now.
I love gummies. I was just going to say, I love gummies, period. I mean, like the sweet ones, the bears, the lifesavers gummies, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the wild berry, you get me.
Yes.
Okay, that's like one of my, I'm going to do a long road trip, right? And so I'm going to get a pack of wild berries, lifesaver gummies. And
I'm obsessed with Skittles, with wild berry.
Skittles, very good. Yep. And the lifesavers are really good, and so are the Jolly Rancher gummies.
I have a weird question. Do they still make the hard lifesavers?
I've seen the mints.
They do.
I haven't seen those things since I was a kid. I would eat them to the point where I got a headache.
I know what you're talking about. You get the tube of them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Then you get the wild cherry. I haven't seen those in a while. At least where I live.
Jess, do they still have them where you live?
Yeah, they do. And you can get them individually wrapped, or like around Christmas, you can get the books. You remember the books of them that you get?
So next time I see you, can you lend me a book? I don't eat the caramel though. I don't like the caramel. The butterscotch. No, the butterscotch ones.
Okay, so you just need me to bring you a regular original Skittles. Or not Skittles, lifesavers.
They're not here. And if they are, they're only the gummies. When every Christmas my parents would buy me the book, that had all their variety.
Yeah.
I have never seen that.
But I think
Jess. Never seen the book? Oh, we had the book every year. Yeah.
It could just be that nobody bought me the book. If it had anything to do, if it had any Santa or any reindeer or anything like that, I couldn't have it.
Yes, Chrissy, I remember the books. They were the greatest thing. I still don't like butterscotch. It was a stocking stuffer. It was just a classic stocking stuffer. It had 8 different packs of lifesavers in it, and it was still semi-small because lifesavers, they don't take up that much space. And Shepard said it's almost over, but I don't think Jess has cried yet. I'm new here. Is that normal?
I've already cried. You guys didn't see it.
No.
I did.
Jess is and it's not a bad thing. Jess is a cry. She is kid crier.
Oh, I just get
remember the lifesaver. Yes, Chrissy, I do. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Christmas
$7, and that's cheap. In California, that would be $17. I loved getting Lifesavers book. Actually, all of them, absolutely.
I just gotta see what comes in it.
They were books, Christy. Great
Very.
memory.
I never had a book. I don't even remember seeing one. Like I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh, you know what, Shepard? You didn't offend anybody. We're just having fun here. And when I call her Kid Crier, it's all in fun.
Sometimes I cry and just get emotional over just anything, and sometimes I'm okay. Like the whole time.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
First 8 different ones, not 10. Oh, right, 8 different ones, not yes, it was 8. No, you didn't offend at all.
Not at all.
Thinking lifesavers at Cracker Barrel. I worked at a Cracker Barrel once. Oh, okay, yet another reason to go back to Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
You always get one in the stocking. When I was a kid, I am a sugar hound, and I have been my whole life. So if anything was sugary, I loved it. And I don't know, like Melissa was saying about gummies. I don't know what it is. I love those things. And my mom today, she's walking out and she's like, you need to stop buying gummies. And she's eating them. She's like, these things are getting too good to all of us.
So that kind that you were talking about is actually called butter rum.
Oh, I love
those.
I love those.
Yep. The 5 flavors, that is, let's see, it's cherry, orange, raspberry, watermelon, and pineapple. That's the 5 original flavors. And then you have the butter rum, the peppermint, and the wintergreen. So there's.
I actually have some peppermint lifesavers here. Those are the ones I've seen. But that doesn't mean that they don't exist. It means that those are the ones I've seen.
Yeah.
You're not missing much. It's just a cardboard package in the shape of a book with the Rose Lifesavers. It's the nostalgia, Eve. It's the nostalgia. We did Buc-ee's. Now have we done Cracker Barrel yet? No, I haven't been to a Buc-ee's, but Jess has been to a Buc-ee's. And when I was in Las Vegas last time with Jess, it was my first time that I remember ever going to a Cracker Barrel, and it was amazing. I'm going back, and I'm gonna not eat breakfast on purpose and go. As a kid, I used to sneak bowls of powdered sugar in my room. For me, it was a Kool-Aid mix, and my parents would be so mad. Mixed fruit, wintergreen, mint, cherry, lemon, lime, butter, rum. Ooh. Tonight, I finished the last 2 rows of my diamond quilt. I just have to join the rows to finish the quilt. Yay! It was supposed to be done in June. Grant, that's okay.
Grant, that's
no quotas. Even if you have quotas, we're pirates. It's just guidelines. That's awesome, Grant. Butter rum.
I'm not the only one. I love that flavor, even as a kid.
Yeah.
I'll be stopping at Buc-ee's in the morning. Awesome. Okay, Jennifer says butter rum. William says nope, based on his facial expressions. I think my parents planned this. Because my parents were from such a different generation. I don't like black licorice, butterscotch, those chalk candies. I don't like those weird green candies. I don't like pistachio ice cream. I don't like there's a list, and it's because I don't like old-timey candy. And so butter rum reminds me of like butterscotch.
Ribbon candy?
Don't like them.
Okay, I don't care for them either. But the old lady candy that I do love are Spice Drops.
Oh, those are good. Those are good.
Those. Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
And especially because they have the licorice ones in there, and those are the best. The black ones, the black.
Buc-ee's is on my travel list. Black licorice, thank you. And this is not a dig to anybody who likes these things. It's I do not like old timey candy. And we would go camping every year to this place called Carpinteria, where there was an oil spill like in the 20s or 30s. So the beach is all black.
Wow.
And my parents, I don't know why they loved camping there, but they had an old timey candy shop. I didn't like it. I love all of those except for ribbon candy. I just
no, not the ribbon candy. It's not, and so I like all of the things. Okay, the candy I don't like at all is those circus peanuts.
The fake ones. Those fake ones.
Oh,
yes.
Those are disgusting.
Those
oh
are
my
foul.
God.
Those are
I mean,
foul.
this is yeah.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, those are against God and nature. And why do they still make them? Who likes them? I've never heard anyone go, "Oh, I love those." I mean, maybe somebody does, but I've not met them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they make them because we're like, here, taste this. It's awful. It's a gag gift we give to people who don't, like.
I truly believe it's generational, Melissa, and eventually people will just stop making it. I truly believe it's generational.
Yeah.
100% agree. I forgot about those. I did love those. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a fan of old timey candy, and I love watching them being made. So I'll go to the place and I'll sit there all day, like, wow. I'll watch them pour it out on the table and play with it. I won't eat it. I don't know what it is. I forgot about those. Absolutely, William. I thought that Black Beach was part of the La Brea. No, Carpinteria is more north. There was like, and I don't know if it was the 20s back. Like Exxon was the oil company from California. And they used to bring oil from offshore straight onto the beach. And there was a massive oil spill and it never went away. So Carpinteria is famous for black beaches and it's tar. When you come home, your feet are jet black because you're walking on hot tar. It's crazy. And they didn't do anything to clean it. And it's a tourist attraction now. I like some of those old timey candies. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you, Lori, for coming and hanging out with us.
Truly appreciate you, Lori. Thank you so much. And it's still early in Hawaii.
It is. So there's an old timey candy place in Florida, and when they get to the end of what, because they make like all these objects and everything inside the candy, so they like make like 4-leaf clovers and everything like that. But when they get to the end and they can't roll it out any further, it's like a raindrop looking, and they call it unicorn poop.
I've actually heard of that.
So funny.
That's adorable.
I was like, oh. My kids would make me watch these videos with them, and I'd watch them, and they're like, can we get unicorn poop? And I was like, someday we will.
That's funny.
I just realized that we've been going for 3 hours. I would like to thank everybody. We've gone on our 3-hour tour. Oh no, just sit right back and I'll tell a tale. Melissa, thank you so much for joining.
Like and subscribe.
20 make trend from those planets. Thank you so much for joining.
It's fun. I like it.
And yes, Jennifer, I do remember atomic fireball candy and lemon heads, all that stuff. The bomb bags. We used to have, you didn't get bomb bags. It was baking soda and you'd hit the thing and the bag would explode. It was literally a waste. It was, for boys. It was a waste of a quarter.
Yeah. For boys.
We had an old timey candy store in the mountains near Boone. Mass General store. They have like 5 of them.
I've been there. Yes.
Oh man. You know what? Like I said, like there's probably something that I like, but I'm not a fan of old timey candy at all.
You'd like the hard candy if you like Lifesavers, and it'd be fine.
Werther's. I think of Werther's.
I remember 5-cent candy. When you say penny, do you mean those coins that were chocolate? I love those.
Penny candy? Yeah.
I remember penny candy. My dad would give us like a quarter and we'd go get penny candy.
Or nickel candy if you're
nickel. My generation was more nickel.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I remember when like you could actually pay with the nickel for things. All right, we will be back at it tomorrow. Nostalgia is coming with us, so I hope everybody has a great evening. You guys are absolutely amazing. We will be back at it tomorrow. Like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. You guys, thank you so much. Oh, Amazon will send you $20. Okay. I know what I will be in the next 5 seconds. You guys are absolutely amazing. I will see everyone tomorrow. I hope everyone stays safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.